Should we move it away from the pathway?
Nah, man, they go.
Are we on?
Alright,
Yeah, just check.
on start as
Yeah?
well, start as well, yeah? Hey, as I, go on, Ak. Yeah, go on, kick it off, Ak.
Do you want me? Can I jump in?
Yeah. Go on, Ak. Go on, Ak. Kick it off, Ak. Shalom.
First, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hasham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone.
That's right, double honors.
Right.
Taught us his truth.
That's it. Shalom.
Brothers back again, GMS, London, England. Brothers just come back
Go
to
ahead, Ak. Go on,
teach the
Ak.
word, man. We're gonna, go into these scriptures, and yeah, man. We're in the last days, man. So, we're serious times. We gotta be, having our minds on these scriptures, man.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of traps. There's a lot of snares. Hey, that's how important it is to always have this word on your mind, right? So you don't fall to these traps, man, out here, man. Because shit's gonna get worse, man. Right? And there's gonna be more distractions, right? And that's why we got to continue on this path, man, that we're in. And I've got a scripture, brothers, haven't got anything.
Go on, Ak. Go on. You got it, Ak. Said walk that path, Ak. Yeah, the path. We're on a path, man. So it's true. You have to walk that righteousness, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
That's
True,
right.
man.
This is Matthew
Hey,
20.
Ezra says the path was water on one side, fire on the other.
Yeah, let's get that. Yeah.
But you was gonna after this, brother. You had something anyway. But yeah, go on. Man.
God, Matthew 24 verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
That's it. Yeah, so we're supposed to be looking for the signs, man. Because that lets us know, what's, coming down, the pipeline, basically. What we can expect to happen. Right? Because the scriptures, they contain prophecies, right? Which prophecies means to say before, right? So we've been told, the things that we can look for to know, what time we're in, what's going to happen. The Lord gave us signs, right? Which we're seeing a lot of that. We're seeing the earthquakes in diverse places, cities, the earth being jacked up, winds, storms, which is all a part of the scriptures, man. Wildfires.
Yeah.
These are all parts of the Lord's judgment. That's happening on the earth, man. The tension between the nations, with Russia, constantly in the news, America and all that tension, because that's going to lead up to the final world war, man, World War III.
That's right.
And before that happens, there's going to be tribulation, hour of temptation, before the ultimate destruction comes, man. So it's important, we keep our minds on these scriptures.
That's right, man.
Judgment time, innit?
That's right.
Judgment.
And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name.
Yeah, like, this funny because you said about the judgment. Bro, there's and then you read that, take heed. But there's this truth, you can't mix it with the world, bro. That's heavy, man. Judgment day. Because when that judgment time comes, man, and you didn't put your mind into the faith, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you're going to know why that judgment's coming on you. It's like when people's wicked as hell, and something bad happens to them, they know why that happened to them, man. Really, they know, man. Even though people want to deny shit, why is it? It's happening because your lifestyle's wicked.
Yeah.
But even with us, for example, we got to walk the tightrope because you don't want to be putting no spirit into this world, man. Because when judgment day comes, when the day comes, man, there's no, the Lord, I never did this. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was too busy getting my bag. I was too busy, you know what I'm saying? I was, you know what I mean? That vibe, man.
Yeah, like that, like insurance spirit.
Yeah.
Like the only time it's like, all right, I'm gonna do a part of this truth in case it's the truth.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put out videos in case this comes to pass. But really, your mind is somewhere else. So you're basically 80% in the world and 20% in the truth.
Insurance,
that insurance spirit.
Yeah.
Because the only time a person goes in when people cast a lot, so it's actually called what, like a spread bet.
Yeah.
You bet a pound there.
Yeah.
You bet two, because in case it might hit in different numbers.
Got precepts.
So it's
But
like,
but then you got them people that just are kind of like, is it called degenerate gamblers. They'll just put 100 grand on one.
Yeah, but
like,
that's spiritually, like, you know.
Yeah, that's us.
man.
Yeah, it is. We just put
100% in.
We put all our eggs in one basket,
which is the Lord.
you know, which is dear Lord.
And it doesn't matter, like, brothers, you know, we get by. You know, brothers are not like poor, but we're not rich. But at the same time, we're not really thinking in our minds like, you know what I'm saying? Look, man, I've got 100,000 saved in case.
That spirit of in case, or in case it doesn't come to pass.
My mortgage is paid off in case.
In case.
But in the spirit, the Lord told us we've got to live like, really like on the edge.
Like
pilgrims. Tomorrow you might have to move.
Yeah.
Tomorrow something drastic could have happened in your life where, you know, you have to separate from certain people.
Lot.
Yeah, some extreme shit happens where you got to be on your own, and you got to be somewhere else. So that's the on the edge type of spirit, man, and that keeps you spiritual.
Yeah. When the angels, which we can get that story after you brothers read what you're reading, when those angels came onto Lot, it was, they told him, look, tomorrow we're gonna destroy this place.
Yeah,
and
get up and go.
Lot obviously went, but spiritually as well, he had to think quick. Like he
On
had
his
to make
feet.
his mind up
On the spot.
You know, like we're about to like approach a time of trouble. We're in a time of uncertainty. I'm not sure if this is the truth.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if I want to be a part of this.
But
that's why the Lord said, I'd rather have you hot or cold.
But you know what?
If you're lukewarm, you speak out
That's
your
right.
mouth.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Go on. No. Let the brothers, because we're gonna talk. You know. Read some scriptures.
Revelations 3:15. I know thy works, but thou art neither cold nor hot.
Yeah. You know, cold nor hot. So, hey, you know, of course, sometimes we have our weak moments in the flesh where apostles always say you've got to fight to get into the spirit. But someone who's cold is someone who's like, he's not turning up to the camp. He doesn't even enjoy being there. You know, he don't want to speak. You don't want to read. You don't want to link up with brothers. But then every so couple months he comes to the camp and then blah blah blah. You know, so that's a person who's kind of cold, or that's in the world. You know, he's just.
And you know what? You got to be careful, because you might think I can make things happen in the world and do the truth at the same time. But it's like you can be being deceived too.
Yeah, you can be deceived.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could be like doing a lot of things in the world, but then being in the camp at the same time. But then it's like you could be being deceived. But then I'm saying that to say this because there's different lots for different brothers. There might be a brother that can kind of get away with that, but on a basic level, not all of us can do that.
Like,
so the safer bet is just put your eggs into this.
But that's something our apostles say.
Everyone can get away with that, man.
That's something our apostles say. With everything, there's an exception. But guess what? The general rule of thumb, we gotta follow this way.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know
this is the what. This is the path, man.
Like if we have a brother coming the truth next week, I ain't gonna tell him, you know, you can kind of go to a bar once in a while.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna tell him that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell him, yo, bro,
this is what it is.
stuff.
This is what it
You know
is.
what I mean?
Yeah, this is what it is.
It's a pathway. Go ahead, bro. Let's keep going.
I would vow what cold
Because
or
you know what it is. The reason why we gotta make that clear, because Jake, you know Jake. Jake could be like, because there's certain things you can do, because you can do this, you can do that. And then before you know, the world is choking the truth.
And that's the scripture says that.
Matthew 13, we can read that later.
Yeah, but it actually calls it choking.
Choking.
And when you're choking, boy, you're gasping for air.
Yeah.
suffocating.
You're basically you're unconscious.
And a person chokes in stages too. You know, the first time you might can breathe, you find a little sweet spot.
Yeah.
But as it gets tighter, you're
constricting
slowly
you.
not breathing no more.
That's it.
And then you pass out.
And you don't even know what's happened.
Then you don't. Then what? You're, as you said, you're unconscious. So spiritually, you become unconscious, which is becoming dead. You know. Go ahead.
And it says, so then, because thou art lukewarm,
You're lukewarm. So it's like, all right, well, like, because it's funny. Because last night I actually did a video on that topic. Because it's like, that's the scripture in Matthew 13. We're gonna read it. It even says what the care of this world. Like in the truth, like in the world, you was probably a drug dealer that had all the girls, all the fame, or you was probably a footballer or you was an entertainer, you was a rapper,
rap star.
you was a rapper,
Up and coming.
you was an up and coming rapper, or
Getting ready to get that bag,
yeah,
that deal.
or an actor, or a Jake that makes beats, and the care of the actual care of the world is probably like Jake saying, bro, how come you're not doing what you used to do, man? I remember you used to get all the girls, you're like at camp.
Pressure, that pressure,
yeah,
boy.
that peer pressure from demons, like, or even like you right before you came to the truth, you had all kind of girls, and then like at the camp, those girls, the old girls might walk past you and laugh.
Yeah.
That care of the world has to go, man.
Yeah.
To care what people say. You know what I mean? That's why the scripture speaks about being born again. You know,
It's true.
True, man. You can't be in the truth and be ashamed because your old friends don't fuck with you no more.
Yeah.
You know,
or they don't give you the ratings, the
they
rankings
don't give you the
anymore.
ratings no more.
Yeah, you're not ranked by them anymore.
You're not ranked by them anymore.
Yeah.
So okay, alright. So I'm still come around the brothers, but I'm protect after camp. I'm with the same niggas.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to keep up to two lives.
Yeah, and that's
you're serving two masters.
yeah, man. So you fucking get that. It's true, that alter ego.
That alter ego.
You know,
But then
Jekyll and Hyde, like,
yeah.
you know, like that shit, man.
Double-minded
man.
Come, let's get this.
That's unstable, but go ahead.
Come, let's read that.
So then, because
So yeah, that care of the world, man. Like that. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you, man.
It's true.
Fuck these people in the world, man. You know,
It's true.
I don't get like, you know, you know, everyone here has been through it. You know, so someone you used to know from your you know, your ex-woman or whoever, you're from the hood. Bro, what are you doing that? Yeah, I am doing that.
Yeah.
You call me crazy. I don't give a fuck. That's how it's supposed to be. But if you're the truth and you still care about them old fuckers, they're gonna die anyway.
Exactly.
And if you
Holding you back,
they're
man.
holding you back, man.
It's holding you back too.
You have to break them chains.
And
man.
because look, at the end of the day, bro, it's like they're doing what they're supposed to.
Yeah.
So it's like when you're like getting affected by that, it's like, bro, you gotta like, you know, pray to the Lord,
Pray
you know,
to the
get
Lord.
more in the spirit, man, because Lord willing, you know, that's easier said than done, but you gotta ask for guidance.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because look, they're doing what they're meant to. So you letting that worldly shit affect you, and that we don't know why we're talking about all of this, but you letting that worldly shit affect you, bro. It's like, you know, it's like you need to, you know, we're supposed to grow to get stronger spiritually, man, and that means cutting a lot of ties off to this world, man. That's what makes you stronger, man.
Got a quick one, real quick. This is James 1:8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Unstable, man. And hey, so that's why, you know, if you go through that, you have to you have to pray for the Lord to cast that spirit of that demon off you. You know, because you know,
It is
I'm
a
not
demon
saying
too.
because it is a demon.
Oh, 100%.
You know,
It's a demon.
you know, and at times the Lord might have you in certain situations where you're not sure, and you make a wrong move, and then you're like, oh, you see, I shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So, but now's the worst time to be unsure about the truth, man. You know,
Because it's the end.
the
But this
end.
is the end. Is when it's gonna get harder, man. Because
Intensify.
yeah, because this is the end. Remember, the scriptures talk about that, man. The shit waxes worse in the end. People's doctrines, you know, where people's heads are at, seducing spirits.
The faith, yeah.
So this is what it is. But really, ideally, you want to be getting stronger, man. Ideally, you know. That's really what we all are striving for, to get stronger in this thing, man.
Yeah.
Not to get weaker, not to, like, we've all been in it. We're all in this, yeah. Brothers been in it 5 years. Our brothers have been in this for 40 years plus. Brothers 10 years, bro. In that time, if you all of a sudden are like, you know, it's basically like going backwards. You should have the mentality of trying to go forward, man, not going backward. Like, yo, fuck all of that from then. That's backwards. I'm back to this. You know, the scriptures refer to that as like going back into the mire, meaning you're going back into shit. People that go back into the world, you're going back to the shit, basically. Who the fuck wants to be going back to a bucket of shit?
Yeah, man.
It's basically, that's what happens.
Yeah.
You're basically plopping yourself back into a bucket of dung. And what was you saying, Aziz?
destined to be destroyed.
I was gonna say, because like, you know, brothers, I was thinking, because the scriptures mention like this faith that we're in likened unto a race. So it's like, you know, now that we're coming closer to the finish line, you know, when you see the finish line, you don't want to be doubting then, because like you know, you slip up, you ain't gonna cross. You know, so it's kind of like at this stage we're in now, you really like can't be like that double minded. You gotta be like it says, persuaded in your mind, you know, and pray, you know, because it's Psalms 51, you know, to take not the Holy Spirit away from us. That's what it comes down to, you know, at the end.
Bro, let the world go, man. It's not. You gotta let go of that old man. It's not beneficial. It chokes you, man.
It does.
You know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you might be at a camp. Like, even for me, for myself, it used to happen to me all the time, bro. You remember? We'll be at a camp and all these niggas I know that rap in, you know, London, they're all world famous now. They used to see me, yo, bro, what you doing out here? All that stuff. That used to happen to me all the time.
Yeah, same here.
But guess
Then
what?
you know when they're getting home,
You know, because you see them in their chains and their jewels. Yeah, bro, what you out here, yeah? You know, they're showing their grills they got 2 weeks ago. Yeah, bro, we still out here, yeah? And all that. You know, yeah, bro, I hear what you're saying. You know, but really, they're like seeing me and looking at me and saying, wait, but I don't give a fuck about that.
Them,
And you know, I'm not just saying that to make myself look a certain way. I'm just saying, but not like that. That's something that I had to increase and build up.
Yeah.
Because at first it used to be kind of like shook, but then, you know, through experiences, which us brothers all been through that. Now you don't care no more.
Hey, them times you like, it's funny because you might have, you know, like, I don't want my boss to see me.
Yeah,
Then,
all
like,
that stuff.
you know, brothers always go, you know, it's like a joke between the Great Millstone.
Yeah.
But after a while, fuck my boss, man.
Straight,
It's like that.
Straight, yeah.
Real talk. It's like after a while, man, fuck. I don't give a fuck, man. Like, I don't care, man. Through the spirit, I don't care, man. I'm just doing the work. I don't care who sees me, man.
That's it.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
actually had that, man. I remember when we was in like Oxford Street, them times I was literally working like at the end of that street. And every time I would go camp, I always be thinking, is my boss gonna come by? Because I would see them.
You
walk
see,
by,
yeah.
They, you know, might not have seen me or said nothing.
But that's the Lord, though.
Yeah,
The Lord can have you be right there
Yeah.
in front of people, and they don't just walk right
Yeah,
past you.
That's happened to me.
Then
bare
tomorrow you
times.
see, oh, morning, man. How you doing, man?
Yeah. Happened to me. People from work,
Lord blinded them, like,
friends.
yeah.
Friends even spotted me and said, "Oh, that's you." All of that. My family came up.
Yeah, they came up.
They came up.
A lot of them.
It is. You know
A
what I'm
lot of
saying?
them as well,
A
isn't
lot
it?
of them.
Yeah, yeah.
The whole family, bro. But it is. Yeah. Can you bang the James 4?
This is James 4:4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High Yahweh
See,
Ba'ashem
we're
Yahushai.
talking about the world, man. The world is an enemy, man. So if the world's an enemy,
Yeah.
the world can't save you. Do you know what I'm saying? The only one that can save you is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. That's it. So if you putting one foot into the world, and one foot into the truth, that 50-50 spirit, you're gonna be destroyed, man. Yeah, because that's that hot and cold. Like the brother said for the spirit, you gotta put the whole eggs, you know, in one basket, man. 100%. You know, Jake's in the one to say, keep it 100, keep it real. Well, you gotta do that for the truth.
And if you feel like, you know, your faith shakes, you know, you gotta pray, man.
Pray, man.
You know, at the end of the day, we're men. Sometimes, you know, there's different levels of faith. There's brothers who have great faith, and there's brothers whose faith is small, but that small is still great compared to a mustard seed, you know. So guess what? Sometimes, you know, like for example, Thomas had to actually put his finger in the Lord's hose
Oh,
to
yeah.
believe it was him.
Yeah.
But there's Peter and them.
Yeah, they just followed.
They didn't have to do that.
No.
But what is it saying? Thomas saying the man of the Lord?
No, yeah,
But
exactly.
Different level of faith.
it was a different level of faith. But the Lord used him as an example. But really, blessed is he who he hasn't seen, but he does believe.
That's it.
But
That's
guess
it,
what?
man.
There are people who gonna be like Thomas.
Yeah, well,
but they're still sincere.
people shall be willing.
Yeah.
The day of our
Day of
power.
power, yeah.
And the
Saying.
scripture
So you're gonna get a lot of believers.
Yeah, 11,000.
Like, bam, they're all gonna. Yo, we know this is the way.
Yeah.
But we're doing it. We got it now.
Yeah.
Like when
Right,
that,
bro.
when that spirit, like the time of Acts starts happening,
Yeah.
you're gonna have Jake's wait. Well, is it true that you did this miracle? I want to see this.
Yeah.
Sure, I wanna,
Or something could go down, bro. Like
Yeah.
you never, because we used to we say it. You know, our beginning of our, we used to say it. One of the brothers could, one of the apostles could heal someone on camera, for
Yeah, that's
example.
what, same for, yeah.
People's gonna be looking for is it true that they did
Yeah,
it?
that's what I'm
Or the
saying,
video, let's say it happens and then
On live
the
stream.
internet gets shut down
Yeah.
the next day, but that happened just before it got
Yeah.
shut down. People gonna be they're gonna be tripping.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Yeah.
When that happens, those people gonna be coming sincere.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cause in life, there's someone who are like that. That like, nah, you know what? I believe, nah, this is it.
Yeah.
You know, those Roman. I believe was it a Roman centurion when the
Yeah,
Lord
just say the word.
died?
And I believe.
There was that one. This is
Okay,
powerful.
different
No,
one.
that's deep as well. But remember when the Lord was crucified and there was the lightning and
surely
and then
this is the
he
Son of
said,
God.
surely this is the Son
Yeah,
of God.
yeah.
You
It was
know,
a Roman
and
centurion,
I
yeah.
believe Apostle said he's a Jake, right? He's
Yeah.
He had to be a Jake.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
he was like, yo, surely, like, that's all he needed.
That's
you know?
it.
Even though it was extreme, but when he saw that, he was like, yeah, man, you know what?
He's got to be, man.
This is the most high.
That's got to be him.
This is his son, man.
It's got to be him.
But that's how we're supposed to have, man.
Yeah, because the ground cracked.
Yeah, the ground cracked.
There was darkness. There was like an eclipse.
Yeah.
There was darkness in all the land.
You think we should go forward this time? The windows.
Yeah, Baba Kushan.
Let's go for it. Yeah, go ahead.
Go on, Ak.
Come, let's keep reading.
It says, whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of Yahweh Bar
Yes,
Hashem Yahweh
so
Shai.
a person that is attached, you can't let the world go. Let it go, man.
I can hear you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? You have to let the world go, man. And I say you, but I mean we.
In general, yeah.
We gotta let the world go, man.
Yeah, and that, bro, that's a
Fuck the world.
that's a
What does
title
the
for
world do for
that's a
us,
title
man?
for videos, man. We gotta let the world
I
go.
did it yesterday.
Yeah, but you know the funny thing is with these kind of subjects, yeah, there's many times here where we always talk about the same thing because it's all in the, but it's in the scriptures, man. It's constant. It's a constant thing we got to talk about. Why? Because these are stuff that
real
we're
stuff.
yeah, but it's stuff it's real and it's constantly we're fighting that. These are things we're fighting, so it's good because it keeps your mind firm.
Brothers opposed to fight, yeah.
It keeps like your mind firm.
And shalom to the brothers.
Shalom, man.
Shalom, Akim. So like these things that you keep saying, yeah, it's good because it keeps your mind firm. Like, nah, this is it.
Yeah.
Because look, there's times when you might do some worldly shit and a brother gets on you like, yo, you need to get back in line, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, you need to get back on that path, man. Like, what's going on? There's some stupid shit, like, you know. But anyway, go ahead.
No battery there. I've got a portable.
Go ahead. I've got a portable, man.
You got a portable?
Yeah.
I've got a precept.
Go on, Ak.
You know,
on
on the topic, let the world go. This
Oh,
is
you need it for your phone, innit? You need it, yeah?
Matthews 19:29, on to the point, yeah. It says, Yahushua speaking, it says, and everyone that have forsaken houses, forsaken, relinquishing, letting the world go, leaving it behind, sacrificing. Yeah? That's it, don't look back. Yeah? Forsaken houses, because we're going to come to that era when the MOTB is put out there mandatory. Guess what? If you're not complying to the system, the world, which is the enemy, as you just read, you're going to lose your homes. But that's good. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Losing houses, forsaken houses. Or brethren. Yeah? Sisters.
Can you read that again?
Yeah, I'll read that again.
Just one point. Can you read that again?
Okay, this is Matthews
Yeah,
19:29.
your sister, you know, like, but like, family is like a big thing for
That's
a lot
it.
of Jakes.
Exactly.
I mean, not everyone's growing up with all their families. Some brothers, you know, grow up in foster homes and shit, man. And that's the truth.
That's the truth.
But then family, a lot of Jakes grow up with their family and shit. Oh, my sisters, my mom, your mommy and all that. Your sister, your mum, your brother. You might be the oldest, your little siblings. It's deep, man.
You have to mentally let them go.
Yeah,
real.
because if you you know intertwine with them, like your spirit is with them, you can get killed by that.
Because
It's your spirit.
It's your spirit, yeah.
Because
we're in hell,
it's
man.
like this. It's like this. You're like it might be a Saturday, and your older brother's having a wedding.
Yeah.
Or your cut. What?
But you know what as well, bro? We're gonna.
coming.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. Or a family funeral.
Family funeral.
I couldn't make it that time.
Yeah.
And then they're still visiting the grave till this a year
Yeah.
later. You might not even have gone yet.
Yeah.
You don't care.
You know, for real.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens. You know.
But the joke thing
That's
is,
no cap.
the joke thing is, yeah, it's like it's funny because
Let it go, man.
we're gonna enjoy that in the kingdom.
Yeah.
Like we're actually gonna enjoy that whole family and that, which
Yeah.
here is not even no family anyway. It's all dysfunctional.
Yeah.
But like in the kingdom, we're actually gonna enjoy that.
Yeah, our family.
You're gonna know your great grandfather. You're gonna know your lineage. You're gonna know. You're gonna have mad gatherings.
And then,
You're gonna have that in the kingdom.
Yeah.
You're gonna have loads of children running around.
And
that spirit.
then
That's in
even,
the kingdom, man.
And then even these worldly friends you can't fucking let go. Well, in the kingdom, they're gonna be alright.
They'll be there.
And then that's when you can finally, since you didn't want to let them go, that's when you can finally, hey, bro.
They'll be there. They'll be there.
That's when you can embrace them.
Yeah, Puck's gonna be there.
Pucks,
Like,
right?
all of that shit,
What do
man.
we know about Pucks? You know what I mean?
All
But
these
for real,
fucking,
man,
it's true.
Cause this is serious times, man.
Yeah.
Imagine it's a time of trouble. Like, hey, what happens if you're on it's martial law starts and you're in a club? Like, how you mentally
Yeah.
gonna feel?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's
But
true.
then imagine martial law starting and you just finished meeting with the brothers. You just finished doing a video.
Yeah.
You know, your spirit gonna feel like, you know what? Hey, at least I caught red-handed doing the work.
Exactly, yeah.
Not
real.
red-handed in wickedness.
Well, who the Lord shall find so doing, innit?
Doing, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know?
Yeah.
Yes, Scripture says, walk ye in the spirit,
Yeah, walk
and
in
you
the
will not
spirit.
fulfill the lust of the
The
flesh.
lust
Yeah.
of the flesh.
You know, walking close in the spirit, man. You know, that's gonna make you like more stable. Like,
Yeah.
I'm doing the right steps.
That's right.
So even though when all hell breaks loose and stuff starts happening,
Yeah.
you know, you're more in a ready mind, man.
Ready mind.
You know, happy. You know, glad, rejoicing at that.
Well, and the world's gone, man.
It's gone.
We're in lockdown, man. You know, the all of this shit is shut. It's reopening here again.
Yeah.
But the spirit is not even on it anyway, man. Go ahead, bro.
I read it again, Matthew 19 and 29. And everyone that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife. You need to read up?
Read
You need to read like the young man.
no, that's cool. Cause there's another one where it says
Yeah, hey, bro, it says so much there, though. Because
Yeah,
you said
yeah.
you've forsaken
Yeah.
siblings, wives, mothers, brothers. That's a lot, man. That's like, that basically encompasses all of our lives.
yeah,
Yeah,
spirit.
yeah, basically.
In some way, the Lord's hitting every
Yeah.
aspect of it, man.
Yeah.
Because that might even be one of your so-called weaknesses.
Yeah.
Nah, but I need to always be around I need my dad and my mum constantly. I need to be locked in with them. I need to, you know what I mean? I need, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man, or whatever the situation is for you. But that's part of your fight, man.
Yeah, that's part of the fight. Because when we first came in the truth, like, you're probably thinking about your family. Is my family going to make it?
Yeah.
When you come to the truth, hey, you realize not everyone's going to make it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because not everyone is meant to come into the fold. It's all about the elect. You know what I'm saying? Your friends in the world, your family that's with you, that you've been born with in the flesh. Hey, that's the way it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the elect.
But that goes into as well what you're saying as well, man, because we got to think beyond this place.
Exactly, yeah.
You have to kind of think like we're here, but you got to kind of think out of this world, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or John 17,
We haven't seen the we haven't seen the kingdom, but we know it's there, but we haven't seen it, but we believe it.
faith.
So it's like, yo, bro, it's like you have to think beyond this shit. I'm gonna get all these things back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, you know what I'm
it
saying?
says it here.
Go on, that.
It says it here. Go on. It says, and everyone that have forsaken houses or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, for Yahweh Shemashai.
Yeah, because some brothers might have even had property. You know, as
Yeah,
they say,
businesses.
we're trying to
Yeah.
build a legacy. You know that Jake?
that's spirit, yeah.
That black pound.
Yeah.
You know like that. But for real,
Black
some
Wall
brothers
Street.
might have even have land
Straight.
that they've had to give up or whatever. Or that's everything that's saying.
Or
That's
family
someone's
projects
gone through it.
overseas
Yeah.
that they're hustling you to get done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, or there's
Let's
there's
go home,
or there's
let's
or there's
go home.
there's brothers with situations where they could be the next in line to receive great
Yeah, their
things from their
heritage,
in this world,
will, yeah.
shit like that. Or there's some money here, you can receive this if you do these things, but you're busy doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're busy in the faith, it's crazy.
It's not running right now.
And that's like Satan too. Look, man, just your people might look. You got certain things lined up for you. You just come and then you start neglecting the word.
Yeah, see,
Choke the word.
You start neglecting the truth now, and then that's gonna destroy you anyway.
exactly. It says, for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold.
Bro, I want to be a king, bro.
Straight, man,
We're,
straight,
look, we're kings anyway through the spirit. Where the Israelites, every Israelite's a king in his own right. I want thrones, bro.
That's it, man.
I want palaces. I want thrones. I want rulership, and it ain't even about just monetary money, man. It's like
I want
having
peace, man.
eternal, peace,
tranquility.
but bro,
no worries.
no worries and no worries.
Brothers making me think.
Bro, even when you watch, bro, when you watch like ancient movies and you see them kings and you know they have to make decisions and you know they go into battle. You want that? You want that real shit, fam?
Bro, that's real talk.
I'm saying
I do
you
want
want to
that,
sit on
man.
the thrones and that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
bruv.
saying? Yeah.
Cup
The only
fight.
difference is when we get that in the kingdom, it's gonna be in harmony because we ain't gonna be at war with each other.
yeah.
You know, like it ain't gonna be no wicked kingdom like the past kingdoms. Women's gonna be ain't no woman gonna smack crowns off no brother's head.
No, not ever, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Your
They're
head
like that's in Ezra's.
Yeah,
we're gonna be kings
yeah,
in like
you know,
we're gonna be God kings.
God
God
kings,
kings,
yeah.
real God kings,
Literal,
bro.
yeah. Spiritual power.
priest, brother.
God
Spiritual
kings,
powers,
yeah, bro. Real God kings, man. You know, like all the heathen nations, they've attained their
God
power,
kings,
and they always like wanted they basically thought of themselves as God. But that's really reserved for Israel. We're gonna really be God kings. Like we're gonna be able to go to the spirit realm, man,
Come back.
come back. We're gonna be able to do stuff that they only could dream of.
gonna
They have
reign-
power of lands and people and
It's
whatnot.
really gonna be the best of both worlds.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's forever.
We're gonna be able to go into the spirit world and then come back and come on earth for like a couple of years. Well, I want to stay here, have children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna be, man.
I want to put that whole cow, season it up, man.
Yeah.
I want that meat right there, like. And then them big banquet tables.
Big
You
bang
see the ancient movies, isn't it?
Like I can't see you at the other end.
Yeah. Meat and fruits.
In this fucking
Wine,
world, you're fucking. I'm making a joke.
Go on, man.
If this world you fucking eat a cake, you're gonna cry to sleep. You know?
Yeah, it's true, man. It's all
You know?
bullshit.
But that's why in the kingdom, man,
Yeah, the cake, man. Yeah, because the
You're gonna
food's
be
fucked,
lean.
your body's
You're gonna be lean.
Your body gets jacked.
you're gonna be good, man. Like now you might finish a count, bro. Can you click my back for me? Like
Yeah, because your bodies are
bodies are
fucked
breaking
up, bro.
down, man.
Like
You
we
have-
breathe.
you have a beer belly.
Yeah, it's,
know,
we're jacked up, bro. It's
it's
jacked
fucked,
up,
man,
man.
but
That's what it
we
is.
gonna be good,
That's what it
man.
is.
So that's why we have to look further than this place.
That's what it
But
is,
that's the
man.
point.
Yeah.
Looking further than this place, man.
Real talk,
Because you are trying to keep everyone in the world happy. Like,
And that takes.
yeah.
I'm sorry, bro.
Energy.
Go on,
But
brother.
no, but to look further than the world takes spirit. It takes what do you call it? Like a not like a vision, creativity. It's like it's in the word, but you know your mind
Visionary.
wanders.
You
Your
got
mind
visionary,
wanders,
yeah.
man. You
You're
might
like
start.
a visionary.
That's why brothers be having dreams of the kingdom,
Yeah.
stuff like that, because their minds, you know what I mean.
The
Brothers, the Lord.
opened
Okay,
them,
I'm gonna
man.
show you something. I'm gonna give you a dream. In the
boost
dream,
your faith.
you're in a palace. I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or in a dream, you're flying or something.
Yeah.
Some brothers have dreams where they're flying, man.
Flying, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I had one dream like that once. I was with a brother. We got spiritual power. See, the power. The angel came off the chariot. The power just downloaded in us. Us brothers didn't turn around to say, "All right, bro, we got." We flew and started fucking people up, man.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah. Us brothers didn't be like, "Yeah, bro, we got spiritual power." We just,
You knew.
we knew this is the time, man. And Lord, wouldn't that come to pass, man?
Yeah.
And that spirit that you knew, because in the book of Hebrews it says you won't tell your brother or sister know the Lord. You just know.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
That's like how the apostles say when the time of trouble come, you're gonna be, bro, we're in a time of trouble. Bro, like
This is it, man.
This is it.
Yeah.
You're gonna know, man.
Yeah.
Right, bro.
It says shall receive 100-fold. Come on, man.
100-fold.
And really, it's beyond that. To be
Yeah,
honest.
you gotta have, even obviously on the earth you got lands, but how much more the other planets and stuff?
Yeah,
you know?
but bro, so much,
Remember,
man.
the scripture says in John 14, "I go to prepare a place for you." He said that thousands of years ago, man.
100-fold. That's like never ending.
Never ending. Cause
I can't. Can you even picture that? Like, I mean,
bro.
you can. You
Oh,
can.
you know what? Yeah.
Like, you ain't getting. You got something. You got something as well, like, yeah?
It says 100-fold, then it says everlasting life.
Make sure this brother's getting
Yeah.
in too, man.
Finish this.
But 100-fold is like never ending.
Yeah.
That's like forever blessing.
It can't stop.
Yeah, man. Like that's crazy.
Ah, come on.
What?
I've got a quick one for you. This is
Wow.
a comment board, isn't it? This is Matthew 16 and 25.
Who is that?
Who posted it? You have to be that
Yeah,
name.
this is GMS Exalt the Most High. Shalom, man. It's Matthew 16 and 25. It says, For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it.
Yeah, man. So you speak of it, man.
Yeah, it comes with that sacrifice, man. You know, in this time, like the people that are doing it now, they got everything. They're gonna lose it, man. Because why? They're not, you know,
I
suffering
love
for
my
the
life.
Lord.
You know that man
Oh
might
yeah,
say-
yeah.
You know that
Oh,
man might say-
I love my life.
I love my-
Yeah, with that stuff.
You know?
All them stupid blessings of in life. All them-
Coffee, innit?
We thank God for the journey.
Whenever I see that shit, I'm like, you know what? Even like now, it's funny. You see, not just music, but society. I'm like, Jake, still love this place.
Yeah, they,
Yeah.
they love
Like even all that's going on in the world and that's happened.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake forever want like,
Like Cuban links.
or
like-
forever want peace in this place,
Yeah.
like
Peace
or
in the
justice
fight.
in this
Keep
place.
fighting for right.
What the fuck, bro?
That's tiring, man.
Come on, man.
Struggle can
Some tired fight, like, but there's
Tired.
there's spirit still in it.
Yeah.
That's in the scriptures. They love Egypt, man.
Yeah. Love Egypt.
The blessings of Egypt. They, please stop.
bondage.
Please, Esau, stop killing us.
Yeah.
We're not going to stop till we get our justice. And Esau's just there, like, oh, okay, all right.
Alright, sir. I will kill more.
That's what it is. Then the spirits on them Edomite cops to kill more of you, Jakes,
Yeah.
because that's the whole thing anyway with the police.
Yeah.
The police, they remember in America you have
No
that shield,
justice.
you have that shield, and it's got the angel, and
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
an
yeah.
Edomite angel,
I think it's
and it
supposed to
look
be Michael.
the dude is kid, yeah, but the man it's got beneath it is like a Dominican look. It's a Jake, so it's like in the yeah. So that shows you, and the cops in England they have the same Masonic.
What, you talking about the patron saint of the police?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But that's in America.
Yeah,
but it's the Jake. But that's that
yeah,
kill Jake. That so that's in
That's
them
what it stemmed
anyway.
From slavery.
But that's what's in them anyway. So it's that whole spirit of that whole them killing Jake. That's actually like a what do you call it? Like a structural thing. That's the spirit. That's
Yeah.
you know.
Even that
They don't have to tell them go out and kill Jakes, but
It's a
that's,
demon on them.
that's what it is.
Yeah, it's the spirit on them. Really, it's the spirit of the Lord on them.
It's the spirit of the Lord.
Because he's the sword of the Most High. Really,
We're
these
gonna-
Edomites
so-
are doing what they're supposed to do.
So you get these Jake. We're gonna change the system.
We're gonna
We
change
ain't
it.
changing shit. It's what the Lord set up.
Exactly.
Go ahead, go on, bro. Sorry, man. That's the whole point. That whole point of you. Go on, man.
Isaiah 65 verse 24. And it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer. And while they are yet speaking, I will hear.
Imagine that.
Wow.
You know, well, you might be there like, man, I just, man, I want to get these precious stones, these like some emeralds.
Sweet. You're
Build
gonna get it.
something.
You're gonna
and
get
And
it.
the angel just appears and gives you a field of emeralds. Like,
It is done.
The Lord has the call, sir. You know, Scripture says that we don't judge anyone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, or you know, you might be thinking, man, I wouldn't mind a young Issacharite lass, and then it's hey, look, you have my daughter.
Yeah.
And you're like,
That's what's gonna happen.
So I was just thinking.
That's what's gonna happen.
speaking.
That's what's gonna happen.
That's beautiful.
And in
Yeah.
see like yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. You're just gonna get everything to your heart's desire, man. Everything's gonna be to our heart's desire. Go on, man.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
You don't have to worry for nothing.
Yeah,
man.
because
You're just gonna have it.
you know now in this kingdom, as men, we're in slavery, man.
Big time.
We're on these fucking slut whore bitches, man.
Okay.
You know,
Which is bondage
which is bondage,
in
man.
itself. It's true.
Here it is, a 5'3" bitch has power over a grown Jake. He's 6'5". He's
Yeah.
been through hell. He's a truck driver. You know, eating boots for 12 hours.
Been through fucking battles, like
through battles.
spiritual wars. He doesn't
You know,
even know the spiritual
yeah.
battle he's been in.
Yeah,
But he knows something's been going on.
He's wearing them work boots
Yeah, because it's
for 12
all.
hours.
But that's part of the
the fight.
it's part of the slavery as well.
Yeah.
The bondage to women in this world. There's a lot that's going on here, man. Bondage to these jobs, bondage to Esau. You know what I'm saying? It's true, man. It's true, bro. But you know when you're doing this work, the Lord kind of gives you a freedom, man.
Definitely.
Like spiritually, because we're in freedom with our body, but then we're free because we don't really.
Mentally.
Yeah, we don't really attack. We don't care about nothing. You grow to not care about stuff, man. It is what it is. That's how deep it gets, man. It is what it is, man. It's like it starts becoming like that. It's like even shit like shit can happen to you physically when you really meditate. You know what? That was everything's just on the Lord. Hey, man, that was it's just the Lord, man. This is what we're meant to go through. Shit.
Exactly.
It's like
you should know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Because you know what it is. But the people in the world, they don't know what it is. So therefore, they're constantly conflicted. They don't understand. I'm saying.
Trying to make things right.
Yeah.
I need to fix this here and all that.
But they don't understand in the scriptures there's curses. See?
But it's like we've given up, man. When you give up, it's like we've even given up our flesh, bro. Real talk. Fuck on, man. We've even given up our flesh, man. It's like, you know what, man? It is what it is, bro.
Daily sacrifice.
We're like getting in the Lord willing, in the spirit of just, getting ready to die if needs be. You know, if I have to die, and that's what I've got, and that's what's gonna happen, man. That's actually what we think about. Go on, man.
Because really, dying's better. Obviously, all of us gonna die, but in this way right now, dying for the truth is better than living here.
Yeah.
Paul spoke about a desire to depart.
Yeah.
But he knew it's necessary for the gospel that he's here. But sometimes, man, you feel like, man, I was asleep, and I don't wake up. Hey, not on no suicide tip, because that's bugged out.
Yeah.
But like, sometimes you're like, I won't mind if my eyes just close a bit deeply, man. You know what I mean? But guess what?
You gotta push on.
You have a job to do.
That's what it is.
Unless the Lord see fit for you to go that way. Because there's other great men that have died in the faith. And guess what? The dead in your house shall rise first. The scripture says there's no greater gift than that a man should give his life for his friend. And the Lord called us his friends, man. Go ahead, bro.
I got one for you. This is Pillars of Benjamin, right? It says,
Jeez. That's a name, boy. Hey, shalom, man. Shalom.
Yum.
you put here Philippians 3:8. Yeah, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
Yeah, so all things in this world, your past life, you gotta count as dung. Because Paul, an example of Paul was, Paul had some kind of like office as well. Because what? He was a Pharisee of the Pharisees, and he was persecuting the church. So, like it wasn't just some random Jake with a knife. I'm gonna go harm the church. It was actually like, it was a, Paul had some kind of rank in what he was doing. Because he was getting sent to go and harm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't just some random Jake with a knife in his trousers. Yeah, let's go persecute the church.
And he's probably trained with that tool too,
He
man.
was trained with that tool.
Yeah.
And obviously because he was so skilled in the law, so people respected him. Like, yo, that's Paul, that's Saul. So like, that's Saul. That's Saul, man.
Yeah. He's a dangerous dude. He's a dangerous dude.
Yeah.
He was wise and fucking.
He's slick with the law and slick with his knife game.
But the
You know
joke,
what I mean?
yeah.
I'm making a joke, but he was.
But the joke thing is, the Lord was with him.
He was with him.
And the Lord
Because he was
redirected
sincere.
that energy.
He
man.
was sincere.
Yeah.
He was on fire for what he was doing.
Yeah.
She even said that. He said, concerning zeal, persecute the church.
Yeah,
you can't tell me about zeal.
Yeah.
That's what he basically said.
Yeah.
Concerning zeal, persecute the church.
Lord got him.
The Lord blameless.
Yeah. The Lord put him on the path, man. Taught him personally.
Can you get that? If you can find it.
I just got a quick one, on the piece that you read from the brother.
Yeah.
This is Romans 8 verse 18. Because the brother, what the brother quoted in the comment section, said to count all loss, innit? So Romans 8:18 said, "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us."
Yep.
So what does that mean? Everything that we lose, everything we go through in this struggle, in this hell, in this path, guess what? How are you going to compare that to everlasting life?
Yeah.
You can't. It's impossible. Everlasting life with peace and harmony, constant wealth, constant blessings. Everything you touch is gold. Your women, multiple women in order. Your children in order. Yeah. Everything you run is just blessed.
Peace.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's gonna be forever.
Yeah.
What you lived? What? You probably died until you're 60. What's that compared
Yeah, this
to?
is dead.
Yeah.
You die.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, you'll
Yeah.
get to about 80.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, man.
And when you're at 80, you're
You're done.
fucked.
You see these people at 80, it's not
Yeah.
even, technically it's not even, it's not even,
I
no, but
fucking
that's not
down.
even old. But the joke thing is, because we've degenerated in this world,
old.
because Eve sinned and whatnot, we
Yeah,
digressed.
Eve.
we
sin.
digress,
Yeah.
right?
You gotta throw that.
We die in younger. But you see people at 80, bro. You got
It's like-
they're fucked. Their backs
Their
broke up.
fucking, their hip is
They can't
lost.
walk.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, bro. 80 years old. That, when you think about it,
I've seen some 8-year-olds. They look like 80, but they look like if they just fall, they don't give up. the ghost.
yeah.
Cause that's why sometimes, you know, like
Spirit,
these, because I know, you know, my bird's a nan. Like when she would fall, the whole world stopped. Everyone got to go there and
Yeah,
free
pick
cars.
her up, yeah.
We got to go there and free
I know,
cars, pick
bro.
her up. You know, oh,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
and
crazy,
I've been
crazy.
there 4 hours. You know,
Crazy.
Well, now she's good. She's in the spirit world, but it used to be like that.
Yeah.
When she dropped, the whole world, Nan fell.
Yeah.
You know, Nana fell. You know, and she was what in the mid 80s. You know.
Yeah.
And then she gone now, but you know that's how it be, man.
That's what it is,
so,
man.
But in the kingdom, we're gonna have.
And what? And
immortality.
even that. What kind of life is that,
That's
man?
no life, man.
Like you're getting to 80 years old, and she's
people-
probably lived a life of catching hell,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
we all have.
Yeah, yeah.
And you get to 80, and
You're in
you're
diapers.
fucked. You can't leave your house.
You're in diapers. You can't
That's,
bath
bro, this is a fucked up. But we understand that this has to happen. This had to happen
yeah.
so that it can go back to full circle, so we can get the garden of the life again,
Your life.
full living.
Full living.
But right now we got. This is what we got to see. This ain't living, man.
Yeah.
But you know, this
This
is
ain't living.
this information is deeper than the average person will get
Oh,
anyway.
man, it's the
What do you mean? 80's old, bro. 80's old though.
And people, I've
You have
actually,
to die like that. Like 80's old,
I've
bro.
actually heard
normal
people say
to
that. Like, bro, I'm not trying to live for eternity because, bro, sometimes it gets boring, man. But, bro,
Yeah, because you're thinking about this.
yeah, in the kingdom, we ain't gonna get bored. You know, like the fleshly man will be like, bro, eternal life, like we can't fathom that.
Yeah, it's not
Like,
gonna be this world. It's
we're
gonna,
not gonna be
the way the world is now. Like it's gonna be a whole like,
You,
but a whole new way of you know, the meditation, the way you think, the
Meditation.
way you're gonna be built, the way you're gonna.
you're gonna have time.
It's
You're
gonna be.
have time.
We're gonna know fully when we're there.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be. You can't equate this world. Hey, you can't equate how this world is to
Yeah.
the next world. What? You know, no, it's not gonna be the same. It's gonna be something, you know, out of worldly, man.
What does the scripture say about the Lord?
Out of this world.
My thoughts are not your thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Lord has to put that spirit in us.
Of being bored, like.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I'm a bit. Oh, you know, I've been alive a bit too long. What you mean the too long, man?
Yeah.
I mean, in the kingdom, man, we're gonna be good, man. You got that scripture up?
Philippians,
Yeah, read that.
This is Philippians 3:4. Though I might also have confidence in the flesh,
Yeah.
if any other man thinketh that he have, whereof he might trust in the flesh,
Yeah.
I more.
You know what? Get the NLT version of that, because it sounds like it's you know. No, let's get the version because it's breaking it down. But I want to see how it says it like in the NLT. Because basically Paul is saying, look, man, if there's anyone who could stunt, bro, I could stunt. You know, that's basically what he was saying. You know?
Right. Yep. And it says NLT, yeah? This is Philippians 3:4. It says NLT, yeah. This is Philippians 3:4, and it says from the top, yeah?
Yeah, in shot. If you want to get in there, then if you hold it in the middle between you, that'll be the best thing to do because we got to work like that for now, man.
Right, it's Philippians 3:4
Then you can both just, you know, kind of when you need it.
in the
Go on.
NLT, and it says, though I could have confidence in my own effort,
Yeah.
if anyone could, indeed, if others have reason for confidence in their own efforts, I have even more.
Yeah, so that's Paul. That's basically the translation. He basically saying, "Look, man,
You get more than him.
if anyone could stunt, of their works, I could, you know, go ahead.
It
Yeah.
says, I was circumcised when I was 8 days old.
Yeah, he's like, look, man, I was
Kind of
slick
brought
that
up in this,
yeah,
right?
I've been brought up in this.
In this righteousness. Like,
Righteousness.
I was brought up in this righteousness.
Like,
Brought up in this righteousness.
A righteous way.
Yeah.
I've been up in this righteous way.
And nothing you can see.
Nothing you can tell.
Look at that. That's straight. Nothing you can tell
He
me.
basically like, bro. He basically said, if you want to take it there, bro, but I can take it there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If you wanna go with it,
Go ahead.
And it says,
I was brought up in this. Go ahead, say
Fuck
that.
it, listen. Go ahead.
I am a pure-blooded citizen of
Bomba
Israel.
It's true. It's true.
Pure.
One blood.
One
Bomba
blood.
He says, I am a
Bomba
pure-blooded
clad.
citizen of Israel and a member of the tribe of Benjamin.
Bomba clad. Go.
It says,
Blood clad.
a real Hebrew. If there was, it says a real Hebrew.
I'm a real Hebrew.
If there ever was one.
And
was one.
gee, he was talking that shit.
The righteousness.
He was talking that smizak. You know, bomba. Yeah.
He says, I was a member of the Pharisees who demand the strictest obedience to the Jewish law. I was so zealous.
So he was brought up
Yeah,
technically
brought
in
up,
this,
yeah.
like look,
That's why.
you know, like keeping certain laws. He was circumcised on that,
Millennial.
you know. Come on, man, you know. So he was really like that was ingrained in
He
him.
was ingrained. He was like,
So it's true. Yeah, go on.
Go on,
No,
speak.
go ahead.
Speak.
No, it's cool. We read. He was ingrained in him.
ingrained in it.
Yeah.
He says, I was so zealous that I harshly persecuted the church.
It's like I was so on point.
Yeah.
I was persecuting the church, and Joe's very deep about Paul as well, because like Paul was raised up in the law, right?
Yeah.
But the law made Paul teach that it's not about the law. That's deep. He actually is an expert of the law, because a person that ain't an expert, people can be like, well, how you telling me?
Yeah.
What do you know?
No, but you can see why, like
Yeah.
when they learned the truth,
Yeah.
and they were dealing with like the Gentiles,
Yeah.
the Jakes in Jerusalem,
Yeah.
they grew up like that.
Yeah, they
so
grew
they
up
were like, no, like
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
stuck in their way.
Yeah,
but
stuck
then
in their way.
they didn't get the spirit. They weren't on the spiritual aspect of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
So that's where you know what I'm saying, because you got to know the law.
You got to know the law.
You got to be solid in knowing the truth and like the laws and how to conduct ourselves.
Yeah.
But then now comes in the spiritual aspect, Yahweh Shai, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Seeing more, man.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
getting Lord willing, getting deeper, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because
Seeing more to this, like.
because even Paul,
And he later, Paul was the one to tell him, look, man, you can't really be putting pressure on these Israelite
Yeah,
foreigners.
yeah.
You can't, it's not, you know,
Yeah.
look, man, give them time.
yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
That's it,
Wean them in.
win them in.
But when he was back in the spirit of Saul, he would have been blasting everything.
Yeah.
So really, it's really like it's really like a very good example, because he's lived both lives now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, because he's like, look, man, like if you want to talk about the law, bro,
I know it.
I can take it there.
Yeah.
If you want me to.
Yeah.
But now the Lord showed him faith and mercy. That look, man, it's not about that.
Yeah.
Because he could have taken it there. That's what he's saying, basically.
Yeah.
He said, you know what I mean. But now-
Rascals. Yeah.
You say he's a barbarian to the
Oh, yeah, God, that's me. I did.
Go ahead, man.
Good. I gotta speak that thing.
He's from Ephraim, man.
Good. You know, England's Benjamin's land,
Yeah,
isn't it? So
that's
it's like,
right.
I gotta speak that.
You know, I can just see just Benjamins in the car right now. That's right.
Yeah.
Benjamin.
You that? It says, and as for righteousness, I obeyed the law without fault.
Yeah. He obeyed the law without fault, bro. Come on, man.
Good.
I once thought these things were valuable,
Jesus.
but now I consider them worthless because of what Yahweh Shai Mashiach has done. Yes, everything else is worthless when compared with the infinite value of knowing Yahweh Shai Mashiach, my Lord.
That's deep,
That's
man.
right.
And that's true, man.
Shit.
So that's why, you know, we use that example because Paul was observing his own life, not really feeling that. He was like, look, man, I'm new in this now, man, and this is what really matters. So that's why sometimes, obviously, that was in righteousness, he was going off. But that's why even like us now, you might, before the word, have been a top person. Esau's his army. You probably did tours in whoever he was.
Killed it right.
You
I'm just playing, but it's true. Brothers have seen some gruesome
you
stuff,
probably
man.
seen some shit. Or you
Ancient
were the
stuff.
street dude, used to get the gun and gun buck niggas, all of that. But now when you're in this,
Putting them poles on Jakes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
putting them poles on the Jake, like.
them poles on them boys.
Let's get that fade in,
That fade and all that. But
You
now,
getting that fade
you have
in,
to come to
brother.
the truth and realize that's all shit.
It's
man.
true, it's true. Yeah, because look, if you die today, the brother, brother Remark says before, it's just, we would joke with it, but look, it's true. You die, right? You go to the Most High, and what was you known for? Putting poles on Jakes on the earth, being a football hooligan with, running around with Edomites, trashing football stadiums, like some base behavior. There's no knowledge behind that. That's beast shit, man. Or you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's true, man. Once you start learning of the Lord now, you're learning spiritual things, man. You know what I'm saying?
How to conduct yourself.
You start moving a bit more peaceful. You know carnality ain't the way. Like shit like that. You start seeing things, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you're in a worldly way and that, you still get it now, man. You might get that carnal beast element come over you, man. You know what I'm trying to say? You think with your fucking... Anyway, but go on, man. You don't think with the spirit, man. But go ahead, right?
And it says,
It's true, you go to before the gates of the Lord and you was known for fucking... smashing niggas with a pole, like, whatever. I said the N-word like that. Smashing some 2/3 with poles and that. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, like, Go on, that.
he says, for his sake, I have discarded everything else, counting it all as garbage, so that I could gain Yahushua.
Yeah, money, all of that. Worldly aspirations. Setting up myself like my that black pound spirit. Yeah, what do they call it, man? What do they say? We need fuck the infrastructure. What's that shit when you have longevity? What's that called? Like generational wealth. Yeah, that's the new word. Jake always get them buzzwords. There's always a buzzword.
Like empire and all of that,
Yeah, there's always like a buzzword. One of the new ones now is generational wealth. I mean, man, shut the fuck up, man. I want to hear your nonsense, man. Nigga, using slavery. 400 years ago, your ass came over here on the good ship Jesus
with no shoes on.
with no shoes on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In chains. And then you built up Esau's wealth.
yeah.
Esau's wealth got built up just about and that wasn't even that long ago when you think about it.
Shit, bro.
Some brothers got family that was in slavery. Their great grandma might have passed away, and she could tell you just the back end of certain things that happened. Or the great grandfather, they could tell you the back end of what happened at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that wasn't that long ago. They got this movie coming out, King Richard, the Serena Williams,
Will
and
Smith.
we gotta check that. I'm gonna check it out. Serena Williams and her sister.
I don't think
Serena Williams and her sister. Their backstory. Venus and Serena, and it's the movie's based around. It's called King Richard. So their dad, isn't it? Their dad, who basically took them to train them, and then he used to have bare struggles with 2/3 and whatnot. But back where he was from, he's from the south. And I see this one thing, I was watching a bit of him, and he's from the south, and he used to have to do, crackers put like what they put through in the Lord, they put that, what they put in the Lord, but you see it on the railways, they smashed that through his shins. That wasn't that long ago. They used to put that through his shins, so he used to have to fight some real demons. And they used to call him Boy, and that one, Richard Williams, the father of Serena, and that wasn't that long ago. He could tell you them stories. So you know what I'm saying? And obviously his daughters have gone on to become great tennis stars and whatnot. But as a nation, bro, that wasn't that long ago. We just come over here on nasty, you just came here on nasty slave ships. But you know what I mean? We're talking about building here. This is shit. So that goes into what, I was just getting off of what he read. Like forsaken things. Yeah. The fuck you talking about? You just came here, man, in slavery, just about allowed to walk around. There's still laws in the books where you're not, you looked at like you're not a human, but no one digs into that.
3/5 of a man.
That shit still stands, man.
Yeah. What? Haiti just finished paying the French in 2008.
2008, and that country's fucked.
They're fucked. What? The poorest, if not the second to last poorest, well, no, second poorest nation, man.
To this day.
To this day, man. And I think they just finished paying the French in 2008 because of they fought for their freedom, so called.
Yeah, and because they fucked the French up.
Fuck the French up.
That's the way Esau's...
Toussaint.
Yeah, but that's their way of saying...
Yeah, that was still over you.
Yeah, like, yo, you're forever going to be messed up now, boy. You fuck with us. And that's the scriptures, because the Lord said whoever slays Esau... Who needs that bag, that plastic bag? Do you actually need it? It came out there. Whoever shall put their hand on Esau, vengeance shall be taken on them sevenfold. So that's what's happened. So they've been just taxing the hell out of them Haitians over there. They're fucked, and their voodoo ain't helped them. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's no amount of black billionaires that can fix their situation. They all come together, and you're still in slavery, bro.
I think they try to get what TD Jakes trying to help or whatever.
And what's he gonna do? He's probably gonna help steal some Haitian kids and bring them here for Edomites. For him to still get his wicked blessings. He's gonna go over there and work for E, man. But go on that.
And he's a faggot.
No, but read what you was reading though, because you was still reading.
This is back in Philippians.
Yeah, that's a good scripture, man. Paul, man. You know, he's being real. So that's how it is, man. There's all kind of brothers that could once been in the industries. You know, been a beat maker.
Yeah.
Top
athletes.
Top actors. Top rappers.
Yeah, and bro, you've got. It's funny because
and brothers, bro. I believe that brother in I believe he's in South Carolina. He was in the NFL.
Okay, yeah.
He speaks about it straight up. The brother Aisha, yeah, he's a camp head. Straight up, man, and you know he's forsaken that, man.
That's right.
And you know, and I remember one time he was at the camp and someone came past the camp and said, "Hey, ain't you so and so?"
They knew him, yeah.
And he said,
Okay,
you know what? Then he taught him the gospel, man.
Yeah. So that's what it is, and that ain't far fetched because there's brothers it might be their close relative in that.
Yeah.
That's not far fetched, man.
That's not far fetched, bro.
So there you go, brothers was in. There's people that are in and around in it.
Yeah.
So, but you realize it don't mean shit, man. Stuff like that glory of the world don't really. When you think about it, it's like, bro, come on, man. Because then when you learn the truth, you learn what's actually going on. You know, the glory of the world is really, it looks good on the outside, but what you got to do to attain it is filthy. Really, you have
to be wicked to be up.
You have to be. There's no other way. There's no other way.
Oh, and Apostles even spoke about last week that boxer, you know.
Oh yeah.
I actually searched him up. Which boxer? Yeah, there was a boxer, you know, and he used to be in a school, you know, and he got into a fight and he got knocked out and he wake up, you know.
Yeah.
You got to let things go, man. Go up.
Yeah, but he was, saying praise the Lord, and then you just, you start getting up there more. You forget. Go on that.
Philippians 3 and
which even proves, people be like,
Can't mix the two, man.
A person might rap, yeah, bro. If I rap, but then I say the Most High's name,
yeah.
It's not gonna work.
Bro, do you think the Lord?
There ain't nothing wrong with making music amongst yourself, cool.
But look, like
the
brothers always say, if the Lord wanted
the best rapper,
he would get fucking Nasty Nas or I don't know, someone. He would just he would put the spirit in Jake that can rap, and then that'll be it.
Yeah.
He don't need you to go on tracks and exalt his name. He needs you to teach his word and bring in the elect.
Yeah, man.
That's the exaltation.
Yeah,
you don't need to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Sunset Spirit.
Like what? So it's true, but go on that. Go on that.
Philippians 3 and 9.
We'll get a fucking top rapper that can mesh dictionary words together.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, lyricist. Yeah.
Can't just rap.
Or what's his name? Papoose.
Papoose. He's starting to.
Remember his freestyle?
Yeah, alphabetical
From
slaughter, like
A to Z.
Yeah.
And it goes from Z to A.
Yeah.
And another one.
Yeah.
What? Papoose can rap, man.
Hella rap,
But guess
of course.
what?
Dope.
He ain't needed.
Yeah, but he can rap. But that's it though.
That's it.
You know, that's it. But go on that.
Put words together.
Lyrical words.
That's what it is, man.
It says, and become one with him. I no longer.
Hustle hard, money step.
Bro, you probably got brothers in the camps who's better rappers than him.
Yeah.
Real talk,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You got brothers in the camp
There's
probably way.
brothers.
And that's what I'm just exalting the brothers, like yeah. But I don't see, you know what I'm saying? You know,
You gotta do it.
you got brothers in the camp better rappers than Pap. Probably know him too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But go ahead.
Hustle hard,
But
money
but the thing is, when you hear even, I'm sorry, we're gonna read, but I was because you know I'm speaking about it yesterday. Thinking about that music shit is psycho babble anyway, man. What the fuck is it?
Nothing.
It's hibbity jibbity, like it's like psycho babble, and it sounds good on a beat.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Like, but in the world, that shit is life to you.
Yeah.
That's Jake. That's life to Jakes, man. Like, come on, that ain't life. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's the Lord's like. That's just a gift, man.
Yeah.
You hear Jake's, you know, like
Prophecies. Go on, that.
You hear Jake's, like you said, like it's life to Jake. You hear Jake's like in the comments, oh, this song changed my life.
Yeah, it's-
all of that shit.
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
This track got me through life.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah.
It's the first.
Philippians 3 and 9. And
Which
become
we
one
listen,
with him.
we're not like saying we don't listen to music and shit, because you know you might have to. You're all right. No, I'm gonna throw all my CDs away. But we listen to hip hop and all that, man. Of course. But we just put it in perspective.
Put it in perspective, man.
Go on that.
It says, I no longer count on my own righteousness through obeying the law. Rather, I become righteous through faith in Yahweh Shai.
And because you know why? It's faith that's gonna, like, it's through faith in Him is what gonna make us righteous, man. You know, because look, man, in the flesh, we can make mistakes.
Oh, big time,
You
bro.
know?
Big time, man. Definitely.
You know, in the flesh, man.
Yeah.
In the flesh, there's many times. There's many times where like a man can make a mistake, man. So even you know that a spirit of you know, being proud and glory in the flesh, or you know, or keeping, you know, I'm so great, like in the law. You know that the baby fringe spirit. You know, it's actually a demon, man. That the baby fringe demon. You know,
Yeah.
You're just there with a baby fringe, like some cute baby fringes.
Yeah.
Like on a forklift that work. But in these times, your actual work clothes are nylon,
Yeah.
mixed material.
Yeah.
So what's the profit of
true.
the baby fringes? Just out, it's over the belt. It's just over his belt, you know. But it's in his work clothes and a high vis.
Yeah.
You're being over righteous, man.
It's true, bro.
Because guess what? You're wearing the fringes, that cute baby fringe, but you're breaking the law anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
Because the work clothes is mixed fabric.
Hey, bro, with that logic, man, you might as well not eat no food out here, man.
You might as
Because
well.
hey, even though we eat lawfully, man, a lot of that, we don't want to think about it, but a lot of it, you don't know what the fuck's... On a real tip, the lamb you eat, Esau could have been popping that. That one that got slaughtered, how the fuck do you know? Let's for real, you seen how they treat them animals in the farms? They break their chickens' legs, they just boot it,
Just kicking it.
and the chicken's distressed. Ah! Then they get...
Bare toxins.
And you're not supposed to distress animals before slaughter and all that, because that meat's gonna be all toxic and. But you don't even know what the fuck goes on. But guess what? If you want to be that over righteous, you might as well not eat no food, man.
Yeah. They just fast forever.
You know what I mean? It's for real. Then you die anyway. So either which way you want to cut it, we're fucked, man. It's true, bro. Go ahead, go on, that.
I got one from the comment board, right? Pillars of Benjamin.
It's
says,
true, baby. But you got dudes like that. They'll stop you and try and like to curse you out.
seen that.
And it's happened to brothers.
First
Who's
to my
curse you out
face.
for where's you?
Where
You're
your fringes
you're
at?
not teaching the people and all that. You're not teaching Israel. And you're outside a goddamn shoe shop.
Yeah.
Foot Lockers and whatever.
Some,
Like.
some baby fringes on a Nike jumper. Well, if you go to the symbolism of Nike itself, you know what I mean? Nike, you know? Right?
Yep. It says Psalm 73 and 25. It says, "Whom have I in heaven but thee? And there is none upon earth that I desire beside thee."
Yeah, and that's the spirit that we're supposed to have, man. To like desire righteousness. You know, the Lord, man. Not just, you know, mirth and vainglory in this world. Because remember, like, we are going to read that too in Matthew 10. More or less. But, you know, probably the camera might need
Yeah, it's fine.
But, you know, in Matthew 10, it speaks about, you know, our families could come in against us. You know, it even speaks about in John 16, a scripture I like. And 2, it speaks about, you know, our families, like a time period is coming where people gonna come against us thinking that they're actually doing the Most High's work. Imagine that. People gonna be coming against us thinking that they're doing, I'm doing God's work.
Yeah.
That's how they're gonna think.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Well, some of them.
Remember when-
Yeah, go on.
remember
Go
when
on.
a summer bin got killed?
Yeah.
No. Who was that guy that got lynched in Iraq?
Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
Mm.
And, you remember Bush was like,
We got him. Yeah, we
You
got
remember
him.
that?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Yeah.
You remember that? Yeah.
Of course.
That's basically that.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to be in this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we finally arrested them Israelites.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
we got him.
Yeah. That's how it's going to be.
We got him.
You know? Go ahead.
Knew them fucking nutcrackers. Woo! With their rifles.
Yeah. And you people are stupid too.
Stupid zombies, man.
Because you know these people gonna think we just capture these Israelites. Yes, the world is gonna get better, and then you know what's gonna happen? The Lord gonna turn up, and you're gonna get fucked up, man.
That's right.
Then one of the brothers gonna say, "Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Hey,
We got them.
we got him.
Yeah, man. That final day when we get
these zombies, we got 'em.
last fucking Edomite into a pit, we're gonna be like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him."
Fucking Edomite.
Good night.
This is GMS Exalt the Most High. 1 Corinthians 17. It says, For Yahweh Shai sent me not to baptize, but to preach the gospel, not with wisdom of words, lest the cross of Yahweh Shai Mashiach should be made of none effect.
Yeah, because you know, remember that other scripture? Paul was like I won't know them by the speech, but by the power. That's all about. It's the power of the Lord, man. That's why, you know, even us, when you know, hopefully we stay in the truth and drawn to the end and we'll elect. When we came in the truth, and like it wasn't the starry-eyed interspace stuff that convinced us. It was the basics, man. It's the power of the Lord.
The name.
Yeah, their name.
Yeah, because that's one thing too. When we was coming in,
Yeah.
you always heard that name,
Always heard that
getting
name.
exalted.
Yeah.
Then that even reels you in, like, yo,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
that name?
Yeah, that's the first. That's one of the
name of
first
the
things
Lord.
I heard.
But that's the name of the what?
Yeah.
And then you start learning more because you keep hearing the brothers, great Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, but you kept hearing that. That's the one consistent with Great Millstone. You always hear that name. Even the brother might be just doing his video, that name's in there. We start off with that anyway. But in the middle of your video, you might be saying something, and you mention Yahweh Shai. It's exalted. So you push that spirit, man.
Yeah, exalt the Most High.
Yes, but that,
And his son,
Khan, you push that spirit. So that's man. Yeah, man,
It's
it's
the
true.
basics, man.
So you got all these dudes, they might the baby fringe spirit and that, but they never really exalt the name. They never exalt. And a lot of these guys, they're so conscious with the outside look. They never exalt the name. It's cool. They never exalt the name, you know.
Yeah.
I got a quick precept.
And the Most High, you know, that's all they say. Well, to say his name, man.
Yeah.
You know, like even some, you know, you have to say the name, man.
Yeah.
You know, don't just be saying the Most High.
Yeah.
gotta say his
That's
name.
it. That's it. Yeah, it is about the Most High, but then there's an intercessor, man. Because the Lord ain't,
Intercessor.
the Heavenly Father ain't even, he ain't dealing with us.
He ain't even dealing with us.
Yahweh Shai is just
only
about
dealing
dealing
with
with
his
us.
son, yeah.
He's dealing with his son. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And his son deals with us. That's why it
That's it.
says he's given no judgment to his son.
And if the spirit of the Lord's with you, like with the elect, you've been found. You're like one in millions, man. That the Lord's opened your mind up to, man. Because he ain't dealing with a lot of people. So you gotta take that like, yo, that's the Lord ain't dealing with a lot of Jakes. You got all these Jakes out here, but the Lord ain't dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of crazy, man. I think the Lord hasn't opened their mind up, you know. You know, obviously we hope that we're of the elect, but the Lord ain't. At least He's opened our mind right about now. Go on that. Go on.
John 6:63. Talking about the power of the Spirit. Is the Spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. And when you go into the book of John, the first chapter, Yahweh Shai is the word, man. It made it to flesh, man. So guess what? When you come to this truth, when you hear, like brothers were saying, the name of the Lord, it's powerful, man. Yeah, because He is the word. He is all these scriptures. He is the prophecies. Yeah, He is the laws. He is the way to live. He is the way to know the Father. You know what I'm saying? What does it say? No man may go to the Father except through
by Him.
Because He's the way, the truth, and life. Even the Most High said, hey, this is my beloved Son, hear ye Him. Yeah, deal with Him if you want to get to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah?
Yep.
You can bang it. Go ahead.
Yep.
Just what you mentioned. This is Matthew 17:5. While he yet spake, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them, and behold, a voice out of the cloud which said, This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him.
Yeah, so if you're a person, if you're an Israelite, and you're one of those Israelites that, you can't worship Yahweh, only the Most High, you're going off, man. Yeah, because the Most High told you to worship Him, to follow Him, because He's the Word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And that's true, man, because you remember that time of Moses. Jake was like, well, Moses, man, I want to do the Lord.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go to the Lord, Moses. You know what? You think the Lord's only dealing with you?
Yeah.
And Moses was like, all right. You know, and the Most High said, all right, cool, Moses. All right, since they're so deep, tell them come on the mountain. Don't pop their bird for 3 days. And let's see how righteous
Yeah, for real.
these niggas are, basically.
Yeah.
You know, and then
That's what happened, man.
the lightning, they said, Moses, we're going to die.
Fuck that, bro.
You know,
Fuck that,
you know, and they realized it was, man. You know, and then they had to repent, man.
That's it.
It's the same thing now, man. You know, like
It's true.
in this broken down state, and furthermore, the you know, as Jake said, the Most High said, listen to His Son. Like,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know, like you want to come against His Son. He said, listen to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then
That's it.
Jake said, well, the New Testament ain't in the scriptures.
Oh,
Or the words of Paul ain't valid. Well, that's the words of Matthew, mate. What are you going to say? You know,
It ain't valid. It ain't valid.
It ain't valid. It ain't valid.
Go ahead, Ak. Go ahead, Ak.
Oh,
Read
Psalms.
that.
Kiss the Son lest He be angry. Why that then?
Well, but the scripture says in Exodus that Israel is my son.
There's
You
always
my
another
first
meaning
part.
to it, innit? Go ahead, Ak. But that's just for niggas to keep being wicked, innit?
That's it. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's how scripture says.
Fair enough. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's how scripture says what?
Enjoy it.
Unto the pure, all things are pure. But unto the defiled and unbelieving, there is nothing pure.
Exactly.
There's nothing
Exactly.
we can do for them.
Bro, you can give them the breakdowns to the high heavens, man. Like all the understanding, the name. No, they'll still find issues with it.
No.
That's what it is. So it's like that's why now we gotta get. We're getting in that spirit. Just deal with the believers, man. Fuck trying to teach show them. Yeah,
It's all about the elect.
yeah.
That's it.
Brothers that just because the brothers that believe they just I get that. They start understanding things. Start just getting things, man. Yeah, I get. Yeah, man.
With the
saying
elect,
that.
everything just clicks. See, my sheep hear my voice. That's it. Understand it. That's it.
What the scriptures, cast not your pearls before swine, lest they render unto you. You know? So like the brother's saying, man, you can break all the scriptures down and give them all that knowledge. But what are they going to do with it? They're not even. They'll despise it because it's not for them.
Yeah, man. And that spirit's been cast out long ago, man. If Israelite can't get it, he can't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everyone. It's the elect, man.
Don't that.
This is St. John 3:18. And it says, he that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of the Most High Yahweh.
So you see how powerful the name is? You got to believe in it, man. You know, you have to believe in it. So if you're calling on Jesus the Christ, which I hate saying, you know,
The J word.
yeah, that J word, come on, man, that's going off, man. You need to put respect in the Lord's name. How is it? Wait, hold on. And this is very hypocritical.
Remember Dave Birdman.
Well, man,
Put respect on my name, and he came only quick. And even Angela Yee, all of them. You know them radio hosts and that. On his name, Chia. He said,
Stop playing with my name.
Playing with my name, man.
6 billion of y'all. You know, like,
No, but it's true though. You gotta have respect on the Lord's name.
Don't say no more.
Yeah. He said, then what did anyway, I gotta forget that.
Charlemagne.
Yeah, Charlemagne. Fucking them demons.
No, because think about it. It's very hypocritical. You got Israelites out there. They got Hebrew names, but the Lord hasn't got a Hebrew name. How does that make sense? Yeah, your name is, you got the dramatic Hebrew name, all of that.
Yeah, it's true.
But then you call him
Makwadash.
yeah, all of that. Your Lord is Jesus the Christ. Come on, bro, man. Yeah, come on, man. And when they're thinking of Jesus the Christ, it's a black man with straight long hair or something like that. You know what I mean?
My name is my name.
Go on,
it.
man.
The name
Go
is
on, man.
important, man. It's a part of identity, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you go to Japan, the Japanese are calling Donald Trump Donald Trump.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna call him Wai Zing Wang Wang. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
The name's important,
The
man.
name's important.
Cristiano. You know? Yeah.
This is Ezekiel 11:16. Therefore say, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come.
Yeah, man. It's a sanctuary, man. No? Yeah, Lord, it's a sanctuary, man. A place of protection, God, a place of hope, you know, a hedge around them. Yeah? Because this world ain't going to save you, man. If you're investing in this world, if you're investing in putting your spirit in your family, or your woman, or your business, your lands, things that we went through in the scriptures, if you're investing in that, it's not going to save you, man. It's going to get you destroyed.
Psalm 91 talks about the secret place of the Most High.
Secret place of the Most High, man. You know? Fortress. Yeah, a place of protection, man. Because, look, man, and brothers are all we got, man. You know what I'm saying? Who else in the world understands the pain and struggles we go through? Go and tell a nigger in the world, you know, that, you know, you get attacked by demons. He's going to look at you like a psycho.
Bro, you got mental health, bro.
You got mental health, bro. Go to, you know, you need a straight jacket, man. All of that. They don't understand that, combating demons. A nigger in the world. Yeah? Niggas in the world ain't going to understand, you combat demons. Yeah? Go on.
This is 1 Corinthians 2 and 13.
Yeah, a nigger in the world can't comprehend that you're willing to sacrifice money and fame to get righteous riches in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Jakes in the world that say Jesus ain't coming back. You know that.
Forget that J word, man.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
J
but
word. I know what you're saying, though. I know what you're saying.
What's that comedian? Corey Hogan.
Yeah.
Funny Jake as hell.
He's a real blasphemer, man.
He's a blasphemer.
He's a real blasphemer,
He's a
man.
real nigga, man.
He's a nigger,
Fucking
man.
hell.
He's funny, but he's a grimy nigger, man.
That nigga love to blaspheme.
He loves to blaspheme, man.
That's what he's all
He's
of
always
his
saying
shit is
Lord
all
ain't
wrapped.
coming back. You niggas, all of that.
It's all centered around
Yeah.
that.
He always says that, man. But that's the spirit of Jake today, man. The Lord ain't coming back, man. Yeah, you gotta do it here. All of that. Go on, yeah.
1 Corinthians 2 and 13, I start from 12. It says, now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Yeah, the promises, the inheritance. Yeah? Even our name alone is powerful, man. Look at our name, Israel, Yasha Allah. He is the Prince of the Power. What other race or nation out there has a name associated with the Most High? No one. True. You know what I'm saying? There's no other nation out there.
Princes of the power.
Our names alone has royalty and God status. Prince of the Power. It literally means you're a son of God. Go on.
And it said with the spirit of the world, man. So like you mentioned earlier as well, you know, Jake would be like, oh, why you ain't take that deal?
Yeah.
You know, why you ain't, go and get that bag and do all these things of the world?
Mm.
Because we know that all of that stuff is vain.
It's vain and temporal.
It's temporal, man. That's not where the prize is, man. The scripture says we have an eternal weight of glory. They strive for a prize that is
A corruptible crown.
Yeah, man.
It was escaping me.
Remember, there's that Mike Tyson clip, and the interviewer looked at his belts. Remember, and he threw it.
Shit.
Said it don't matter nothing. Like he said, it don't mean nothing. But at one point, it meant something to him. You know. But look at Mike Tyson. He's like an example of someone that had everything of this world.
Yeah.
But then people was jacking it. He was jacked up. People was ripping him off, taking his money. All corrupted. A corrupted glory.
And even he's telling you it weren't shit.
They weren't shit. So it's true. It's like that's what the scripture says. You quoted it.
Corruptible crown.
That's what the world is, man. It's corruptible, man. Everything here is Go on.
I got a scripture.
Corruptible crowns, bro. But the spirit, the Lord's gonna give us an incorruptible crown, man. Which is salvation, the kingdom.
Fade away.
Exactly.
You know, you're gonna get everything in the time to come, man. Yeah, bro. And Esau can't take it from you. Esau's gonna be at the bottom. These crowns he takes from you. This gives you money, but then at the same time he gives you money, he gets you addicted to drugs.
Well, yeah. Well, even that boxer, man, the one that was the real Captain America, Joe Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
He died broke, and
Yeah.
at one stage, he was like, if you go into his documentaries, he was the most loved man in America. Because you could remember he fought that German guy. The German guy beat him the first fight, and then he went and beat him again, right? And then he was Captain America in that time. That's Captain America is based on him, you know. And
The hero,
he
isn't
was
it?
the hero, you know. When
It was like World War and that.
yeah, well, when the World War was going on, they would send him there to go and like lift up the spirits of the army,
troops and stuff. Yeah.
of the troops.
And he's a great fighter,
He was a
man.
great fighter, you know. So that's why when Muhammad Ali, when they was trying to make him go to the war, he said, "Bro, I ain't Joe Louis, bro." He said, "I ain't fucking Joe Louis.
Yeah.
Don't try it on me. I ain't Joe Louis, bro."
Cassius.
Yeah.
Clay. And
Cassius
His mama
Clay.
called him Clay. I'm called him Clay.
I'm gonna call him Clay.
Oh yeah.
But the point I'm making is him. You know when he died or when he was about to die, he died with no money.
Like fuck
And
yeah, man.
there was a fight he fought. I think one of his last fights. The IRS came. The IRS came after his fight to take his money, man. So as soon as he finished the fight and he confirmed his winners, the IRS came to take his money, man. You know?
Took his money, yeah.
So, and then you know what's funny? One of his first fights where he won like $1 million, which around that time that was a lot of money. The guy gave his check to the United States fucking army, you know. But when he was dying, no one even
They didn't give him shit. Give him nothing.
even cared for him.
Of
So
course.
the point is, he laid up that treasures, and when he died, he died with nothing, man. You know.
And that's America. That's Babylon
That's
for you,
America
man.
for you, man.
You know.
You know, so, and I think his best friend was you know that singer, the Italian one,
Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, he was his boy, like, you know, he was his
They
friend,
knew each other. Yeah.
and he kind of knew what they was doing to him. You know, so when he was younger, he was the #1 boxer, Captain America, sent to the army and that. But when he died broke. So that's the point. You know, if you lay up them treasures in this world, them treasures gonna fade away, man.
Big time, man.
Right? This is Matthew 6:19. It says, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Like this whole crypto thing, right? You be putting your whole trust in cryptos in an eternal debt.
Yeah.
You know, or like the cryptos might be worth 20k, and then in the morning it's worth £2. You know?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
You know?
Like, it's funny because I see a Jake I know, and the first thing he said to me, you ever considered some investing thing? I said, in what? And he goes, oh, this new cryptos. And I said to him, bruv, I just said to him, I just talk that shit, man. I just said, you know what, man, I'm not, I haven't really looked into it. I'd have to look into it. I'm like, fuck that bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the first thing someone, you say to you, it's worldly bullshit, man. You know, some people you can't avoid. You see them, innit? Oh, that's some bullshit, man.
It's true, man.
Nonsense, bro. It's all nonsense, bro. Just fucking work, get your money and distribute it where you need it, man.
That's it, man.
Or whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That investment shit is all bullshit, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of, the way I think about things is that all that shit ends up backfiring on you, man.
Yeah.
It does, man.
That's how I always think about things. It's not in your hand or whatever. It just backfires on you, man.
Backfire.
People think they really think about it. You are Jake in this country or whatever. You really think you're just gonna get 100,000, 200,000 overnight to every single Jake? Like, everyone's doing it.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm not saying there ain't no people out there that don't make money, because there is. But you think that's just everyone just gonna make 100 grand every 2 minutes now? That's bullshit, man. Yeah, we just invest in. Most of them don't even know what they're doing.
Exactly.
Talking about investing, you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Anyway, but go on.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Invest in silver and gold, man. Alright, and it says,
Read that again, Bob.
and lay up for yourselves treasures upon the earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
Exactly. That point there, thieves breaking and steal. What does it say? What in John 10:10? The thief cometh, to steal, kill, and destroy. So that's the nature of Esau. That's the nature of his realm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is his realm. This is his world. So if the thief is ruling, best believe he's gonna take your shit. Look at all
That's
the
it.
greats. Look, we always mention if MJ can't do it, no one else can, bro.
And he's
You know what I'm saying?
and that was MJ.
That's MJ.
He even
Yeah.
go ahead, go on.
No.
He even changed his damn look for
It's
E,
Esau, man.
and he still couldn't do it.
Exactly,
Played.
bro.
Apparently, he was fake.
So
He had
his
Vita
nose-
Lago.
his-
What's that? He has
his
Vita
nose-
Lago.
What? So his nose became pointy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nose-
and he's
yeah.
and he grew up with an afro, but his hair just became
And his-
straight and
yeah,
curt,
all of that.
so-called straight,
Yeah.
so-called Edomite straight,
Cap, man.
And his kids,
Bullshit.
I
his
don't
kids are
believe
what?
apple and blanket.
And it's not even his adopted kids. It's not even his youth, man. It's actually his adopted youth, bro.
Remember, Cat Williams had that joke, and there's a thing he
roasted
rinsed
him,
him.
yeah.
He climbed on the tree, and then he went, "Don't you like to climb trees?"
Yeah.
And then Cat Williams said, "No,
got bills and
motherfucker,
shit."
we got bills to pay." Like,
Cat
Like,
went in, yeah.
in his, because he had that fun fair.
Yeah.
They bugged him out. He was so entrenched in it. The dude was a bug out, really. But it's true. If Michael Jackson couldn't do it, crackers love Mike, man. The heathens fainted at him.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's the.
Yeah,
he's
he's
one
great.
of
Mike,
them, yeah.
no, let's be Mike.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's great.
He's the
He's
greatest
great,
He's great, man.
He's a smooth criminal,
musician ever.
You know, he's
Greatest.
dope, man. He's
You know.
great, man. Oh, and like near enough every single
GOAT, you know,
single song of his is just bad.
It's bad,
Even
Today, he still does numbers.
bro, even tracks that weren't the number ones are bad. Like all of his tracks are just
Bro,
he just fire, man.
Infinite tunes, you know.
You
Yeah,
know, this
just
guy's
fire,
got
man.
songs and albums that have gone like diamond 100 times. Like he got that's like 1 million units or something. I think. He's got songs that goes like 90 times platinum or whatever the fuck it is, man. Or that's how. But guess what? He died at Eden, man. Bro,
Yeah, well, he died fucked up. He died. He died with his name stained.
his name stayed with him.
You know, he's got like we still talk about him till this day. But most time people don't. When they talk about Michael Jackson, they don't even talk about his music, man.
Yeah.
They just talk about, he made himself look white, or he did this, he did
The
that.
kids and all
It's like he died really like messed up.
Shame, yeah.
Yeah, like it's a shame, like.
And even Michael Jackson's family members. What's one of the sisters? The other
Janet.
sister. Janet. She was complaining about like they didn't like really get as much money know, after his death, like for the family, you know, the
Yeah,
inheritance.
of course,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? 'Cause
They
Esau
ripped
took
them
it.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
of
saying?
course.
But yeah, just go on. So that's it. The thieves
I
come
don't
and break
know
it.
this,
You know?
And it says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven,
Yeah.
where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, where thieves do not break through and steal.
Yeah.
For where your treasure is, there will your heart be.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
Also.
so you gotta sincerely invest in the kingdom, man. Spiritually, but how do you invest? You know, you encourage brothers. You know, you give brothers help. You know, any form you can. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get involved,
Yeah.
man.
Get involved. You know what I'm saying? Interact. All of that.
Get involved. Be involved in it, man.
Be
And not
spiritual.
and not for. Don't do it for like, you know, like be involved or try. Do it for the. It's the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Because that's
It's the
if
right
you do
thing
it
to
the
do.
right. If you're doing the right thing by default, you're in it, man.
Exactly. And exactly. So when you're doing spiritual things for brothers, how can Esau interject that? How? He can't. He can't interject that. How he's gonna? What he's gonna block your prayers?
But Esau, you see, Esau's carnal, bro.
Yeah.
Because Esau's things like if he could, he would just send, you know, they got MI5 agents and all this type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his thing is, you know, you have these agents and all that. But the joke's thing is, Esau can't.
No,
That's all right. That's all right.
No, that's okay.
That's all right. Yeah, man. So you know how it goes, man. You know how it already goes, man.
Yeah.
You know, like Esau, if he could, he'd try and get in this. But then, through the spirit, you can put a garment on. But then you know, get the hell out of here, man. You end up having to get out. The spirit will get him out of there.
Yeah.
So
You
I don't know what.
fake it,
Yeah, you can't. Basically, you can't do nothing against this. This is the truth.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know why I was saying like that. But Esau can't do nothing against this, man. But if you're involved in his shit now, man, he take all of that from you. You know, you could be great and that. That's what they do, man. They'll see a Jake with talent, you know, give him the deals and then end up, I'm alright, I'm good, bro. They'll see a Jake with talent and give him the deals and end up destroying them. That's what they do, man. Use them. Go on, man.
I was gonna make a quick point. You niggas of the world, you never learn as well. Have you not noticed all the entertainers that manage to come out of it? They're always telling you how the industry is wicked. You still don't learn. Even Jakes that made it, they've told you live on camera, hey, I took a deal, yeah. You know, some of them even being so straightforward. They said, look, I took D up my ass.
Well,
to get,
that
you know what
nigga, Isaiah Rashad, he's a rapper. He raps with Kendrick Lamar. He's a part of his little clip.
So coincidental.
There's a video. I ain't watched it, by the way. It just flashed up on the timeline, right? He's sucking blood, man. You know, and then apparently someone said, you know, according to the article, where there's another one where two men are sucking him. You know, and he raps, he's with Kendrick Lamar, man. You know, right next to Kendrick Lamar. He's part of his group.
Yeah, that's the part. That's
He came out in the week, man.
yeah, that's what they do, man. That's the
Yeah,
whole.
and
That's
it's-
the game.
That's the game.
But now it's like, you know, now that. But you see, it's funny because now that truth is out there. Like that's what you got to do to get in the. It's they're blatantly showing you that. Then it's not being hidden anymore. But everyone's still down. A 2/3 man. You tell them, look, man, this is what you got to do to get your record deal. They'll do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you know them wicked questions that you see on YouTube. So would you suck for £1 million? And you got Jake thinking about it. What do you mean? Why are you thinking about it?
Because he's ready to fucking
Exactly.
to open up his ass, man.
For Amalek and all
Yeah,
that.
all of that,
Or for,
yeah.
For the fake joke.
Come on, man. And that.
I got
But that's
the
what they
script
do. They'll bring them in. They'll wean them in. They show them this is what you got to do. They might open the door in a party or something. You know, like you've seen, bro. The people that break that down. They'll invite you to a party. Yeah, what did he say? He said.
Yeah.
Go on,
I don't know if it was the same show as that, but he went in. He said when he became famous, first time, he went into these. They invited him to these house parties, these mansion parties, and he was looking in the wrong door, and he saw famous Jakes getting popped.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? And that's when, you know, Cat Williams started getting attacked by the police and, you know, agents and shit like that. He exposed the industry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is
Are all the comments on the board still? Yeah.
This is Mark
Oh, yeah,
8
yeah.
and 36.
Yeah.
It says, "For what shall it profit a man
He's already gone.
if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
Yeah, gain the whole world. And that's
Or what
what.
shall a man give in exchange for his soul?"
Exactly. See, so there's an exchange. Yeah? What are you willing to exchange for Esau, man? Yeah? What are you willing to sell out for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And best believe, you know, Yahushua, he got
Oh yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, all the comments are not on the. You seen that?
It's only like one now.
Yeah.
I don't know
which
why.
got wiped out.
There's only one comment on the. But go on, keep teaching.
Okay,
It's-
okay, go.
you know what that is, man.
Yeah, man,
Keep teaching, keep teaching.
Well,
Man.
yeah, even
Go ahead, Dad.
Maybe it'll come back.
in Matthew
see.
chapter 4, Yahushua got confronted by Satan for a deal. Yeah?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So, Satan confronted Yahushua for a deal. Look, I'll give you everything, all the worlds,
yeah.
all the empires. Just bow down.
It's the word.
Yeah.
It's because of the word, man.
Yeah.
Like people are. No, that whole thing we're just saying. Whoever's, they probably delete comments and you know what they do,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Fuck with the streams.
Yeah.
But go on, man. That's what
Yeah.
Satan was saying to the Lord. Yeah.
So it happened to the Lord. So how much more? So how much more everyone else then? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's true, man.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
That's what happens in this world.
And bro, it takes the Lord, the Spirit, or the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to refuse shit of this world. Because most people will dive on it. My life can change overnight. What do I have to do?
Yeah.
All right, just annihilate all of your siblings.
Yeah.
Take that deal. People do like that. Kate Hudson, what's her name? Jennifer.
Hudson.
She murked her whole family. That's a fact. Jennifer Hudson, her like 8 siblings died of hers. I think she's from like LA or I think LA
How the
South.
fuck is that?
How the fuck did that happen? It was like a mass murder. That was a sacrifice, man.
A lot of sacrifice. Go. If you
Kanye West, he had his mom died,
rap about it.
and then he said the story was she died in surgery or something.
Bullshit, yeah.
What? What the? Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
He said he sold his mum for a Happy Meal, and that rap song, whatever.
Yeah.
Acapella. Well, yeah, if you go on YouTube, if there's videos still there, go and type up all the celebrities that admitted that they sold their soul. What's her name? Kate. That white girl. Katie, Katy Perry? The one that sang that song, I Kissed a Girl and I Like It.
Yeah, Katy Perry.
Yeah, she said it on the interview. Yeah,
Yeah.
I sold myself to the devil. All of that. All of them said it.
Yeah, like a Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
She's got a video where, like, someone falls off of a building. Yeah, I've got to double check the video, but that's what she did. Like, she basically took her friend out, and like off of a tall building. Yeah. There's a video. You got to check. I've got to go over it, but I think that's what happened with her. That was her deal. She had to kill her best friend. That was part of her. You got to, because you got to do something to receive the satanic blessings. So that's what they do. And that's a big thing. It might be someone close to you, parents, families. You know what I'm saying? Relatives, or because Go on.
What's that guy?
And that's something on them forever.
Yeah.
That's why it's worked out, man. Their conscience comes back in the end.
What's that guy? Shia.
LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf, yeah.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
He was in the interview as well. Guy was like, he was looking intense. Do you know what you have to do? To maintain this life and to be famous. I don't think you want to do that.
Yeah.
Even though we were speaking about it earlier.
There you go, the wings, bro.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Was it, will I still be the G that I was?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's talking to Satan, yeah?
Talking to Satan, innit?
He showed you.
Showed him what
Satan was in the chair.
Yeah, just bow to me.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying, man.
Yeah. So how much more evidence you need? It's countless. But guess what?
I got a precept for you. This is Ecclesiasticus, because the brother was saying earlier. I was thinking, because he was saying, if you got like a talent or something, like Esau will just use you.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
This is Ecclesiasticus 13:4. If thou be for his profit, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. If thou have anything,
Yeah, and that shows you Esau ain't your friend. Yeah? Esau ain't your friend. Or because Jake might think, well, he made me rich, so that means he's not racist. What do you mean? Edomites are smart. If they can make money off you, they'll make money off you. You know what I'm saying? They can still be a racist.
Yeah.
Didn't it not come out, was it like about 2 years ago? When that, was it a boxer or NFL player? He spoke out Like he spoke out, and the manager was like, "You're still a nigger" or something like that. "You're my nigger" or something like that. I forgot.
There was an NBA. I think that was an NBA.
Was it NBA player?
Yeah, I think it was the NBA players.
That owns the.
Yeah, NBA owner.
Yeah,
one
the
of them.
NBA owner, yeah.
And I think his woman must have liked the Jakes or
yeah,
some
something like that,
shit.
yeah.
And he was just ranting, boy,
Yeah,
going
he's
off
ranting,
on one.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there you go then.
N-word and
Yeah,
this,
the
that, you're
N-word.
just slaves. And,
But guess
yeah.
what? You're making money, but he's still racist though. You know what I'm saying? He's a devil, man. If he can make money off you, will make money. That doesn't mean he's your friend.
Just a rich. You're just a rich. To Edomites, you're just a rich.
Rich nigga. You know, Jay-Z said it, a rich nigga.
It says, if thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yeah, he will make thee bare and will not be sorry for it.
Yeah, he'll make you bear, man. And a lot of these people that.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, but just to say, like Mike Tyson, we all know Mike Tyson's great, man.
Yeah.
And we know his story. He came from the ghetto, like, you know, poor, fucked up, you know, catching hell basically. But and then the Esau made him rich, right? He's got a talent, he can box. But then the fact that he's fucked in the first place is because your system.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He's fucked you up, then he'll make you rich and then send you back there anyway.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man. If he sees your talent, you know. But anyway, go on.
And now, what's Mike Tyson doing? He's on a podcast venting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's fucked,
Getting
bro.
emotional,
Really,
he's
yeah.
fucked.
He's lost.
He's lost.
Verse 6.
It's true. Esau came to the Americas, saw the wealth of the Jakes there, and he made them bare. Saw the wealth of the tribes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like the kingdoms in the West Coast, there was kingdoms. It weren't just man got snatched up into slavery.
yeah,
There was castles. There was, you know, there was built stuff. You just don't know it because you haven't seen it. Ruins, man.
Timbuktu.
Yeah, the wealthiest man on the.
The Songhai Empire.
Yeah.
The compromise of that region of the western part, you know, Africa.
So the richest people, some of the richest people ever.
Yeah, yeah.
The king from Timbuktu,
Ghana, Mansa Musa.
Mansa Musa.
You know, and he even had a brother. I think his younger brother. There was talk that he came to the Americas. You know, they sent some ships and they come back.
Yeah.
You know, so people don't know whether they ended up there or they died on the journey too. You know, but because he spoke about the land, he used to trade in that. You know, but yeah, that whole region of the west coast of Africa, it was such a place of trade. Even Ghana, even though it was by Esau, it was called the Gold Coast. You know, so yeah, there was like many empires that there was actual kingdoms established there.
And now when you see Esau's made those lands bare, kept them poor. Just that's why the Western Hemisphere is as wealthy as it is, because they made the tribes bare. How the fuck you got places on the planet? Everyone just the land's dilapidated. Education, there's no education there. People don't know how to, you know, build. They know how to build, but they don't have the factories. They don't have the infrastructure to do it, because it's a design, man. The third world is the way it is because Esau made them lands bare, man. He fucking and continues to do so.
Colonization.
Exactly.
That's what that was about.
Psalm 73 chapter after we finish. Psalm 73 and Psalms 10 as well.
Verse 6 says, if he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee.
Oh,
You know, that's true.
When he needs you, when he wants something from you, he will smile with you. You know, he also goes, you know, Sirach 12 and 10. He'll crouch himself, he'll humble. He'll play that role.
And feel the spirit. That's why we don't feel sorry for you niggas, man.
Yeah.
Like, you remember that? What was that shooting, bro?
Charlotte?
Was it in the church?
Yeah.
Oh, with that cracker and that.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, bro. Yeah.
Dylan Roof or whatever.
Yeah.
I can get away with him. Why?
And he had like if there was a devil look, that was it.
Yeah.
He had the fishbowl haircut. You know the bow. Remember back in the
Like a real dweeb looking Edomite. But all he needs is a machine gun.
Yeah. Bro, he was in there and he was bugged out.
Yeah.
And then
But you know the black church.
That's what I'm
Come
saying.
on, they're so welcoming.
I've seen it, man.
Every cracker's automatically cool, man.
I've seen it. Like,
black
I've been in
churches
a
and all
church,
that.
right? And then there was one year some American white pastor came, and the whole church sat up straight.
Yeah.
You know? And then after church, everyone's like, "Oh, nice to meet you." Yeah. So
Wow.
for him, it was probably like a Negro spiritual church.
All of that, yeah.
And then he came
With
in.
a million Aretha Franklins and all that.
A million Aretha Franklins. Yeah. And he came in that day, and all the niggas like, "Oh Jesus," and all that. And he ended up smoking your boots.
Exactly.
You know,
And
we don't feel sorry for you.
and he's still, but then another Dylan Rufus would come in
Next week.
and they'll still accept him. Come in here, man. Everyone's welcome. And then he'll make you bear, man. For real.
And the thing about these churches as well is, when it comes to their own jink, like, fuck y'all niggas. But a cracker gets mercy, man.
The perfect cracker, like that perfect look.
Like their whole idea of righteousness is forgiving Esau.
Yeah.
Do you remember where Rav used to teach before? Sometimes an Edomite will come up. He's been there for 30 minutes proud. We're cutting him. But then a black woman or someone, a nigga coon will come up.
Why you
Like he just came. We've been
Yeah.
cursing him out for 30 minutes. And a nigga coon will come out the train station over there. No. He stands in front of the Edomite.
Yeah.
No, look, man. And we're like, bro.
I
And
know
even
you don't-
sometimes the fucking.
You don't even know what's going on, bro.
Yeah,
Like.
sometimes the fucking. I keep swearing, so like, the actual. The Edomite will be like, bro. He kind of look at him like, bro, you don't even know what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he'll be scoffing for the whole time.
Yeah.
And then sometimes the scoffer will tell him, look, shut up, man.
I remember once when there was a blonde-haired,
And
There's
then
a blonde-haired,
he
blue-
gets emotional at him.
Can. There was once a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman. She was there, and then she was actually admitting she's like recessive and whatnot. I got this ages ago, Oak Street. And this tall Jake came to her aid out of nowhere. And bro was like, bro, we know why you're doing that. Because it's a blonde-haired white princess. You know what I'm saying?
And then,
Niggas are like some low base that in slavery. Like, but he didn't even know what she was saying. She was actually saying, yeah, I know that like I'm recessive and this, that, and the other. Like, you know, like, you get me? She was getting cut by the word. But he came to her aid, and one of the brothers even cut him about that.
Yeah.
Like, we know what you're doing, man. Because you've seen that white. Because if he got with that, he's made it.
Yeah. No, but bro, I remember.
I done got me a blue-eyed white princess. Like, you know what I mean?
But it's funny though.
But even with go ahead.
I remember there was another time. There was a nigga came to come and help her, and then when we cussed them both out, they exchanged numbers.
I think that might be the one.
That might be the one.
I think that might be the one. Yeah.
Exchanged numbers. But the point is, man. That's why when Esau does shit to you niggas,
We don't exist for real. It's like, well, and again, all right, cool.
Like George Floyd, that was a hoax. Yeah. But even if it was real, there's a million niggas like George Floyd.
Yeah, of course.
We don't feel sorry for you when
Of course.
might fuck you
But
up.
we know that that's just a gimmick because Esau pushed that and you ran with it. But then, what about the Jake that died the other day? Why don't you write for him?
How come you didn't cry for him?
Since George Floyd, there's been a million Jakes that have died, man.
Million, bro.
You can look it up. But anyway,
Yeah, it says,
go on, man.
and put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair.
Yeah, we're gonna give you, look, man. We're gonna increase your rights in this land.
Yeah.
We're gonna let you live amongst us. You know what I'm saying? And they say, please, master, please, sir, let me live near you. I don't want to live near him. You can share our toilet. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You share our.
Yeah.
Which shows you that you're not in
Woo! That win, boy.
not in an equal.
You can share. Esau, you can
Come in the big house.
yeah, you can share my bed.
You can finally come in the big house, boy. Oh, man.
It's true. That spirit. But Jake still got that spirit now. It's just in the modern so-called modern world. Same thing, man.
Yeah,
And he's making you bear all the time.
yeah. Well, like,
Killing you, all that. Go
like,
ahead,
even in this-
pressing your way.
Even in the entertainment industry, Drake be like, well, so why there's not a lot of dark skinned actors getting roles, bro.
Representation.
Like, or how comes a black man's never won this or whatever award, bro? You're still seeking validation from East.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know?
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
And it says, he will speak thee fair and say, what wantest thou? And he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee dry twice or thrice.
Yeah. So he's laughing at you, man.
And it says till he has
Drawn you dry.
twice and thrice, so he will keep doing it, boy.
He gonna keep fucking you over, man. He gonna keep, even though, like, there was obviously like a mixture of nations, but currently in Ghana and Africa and other places, it's all owned by the goods, man.
Yeah, they own it, bro.
I was in Ghana like a couple of years ago when I went there, out there, and I saw a goot with his short sleeves on a massive forklift. I was like, bro, he was just and he was talking rough to the Jakes, like, now you spend my head, you know what I mean? He's getting it all in order, and they're all listening to him. I'm like, man, when I was last here, I didn't see this.
That's what's going on, bro.
In a big truck, man. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When really them Jakes should be fucking kicking him out of the country, bro.
And I even saw group restaurants.
Yeah.
Writing.
Yeah.
Straight up, man.
Yeah, that's what's happening, man.
You know? But
they're going into slavery anyway,
They're
man.
going into slavery.
They're going into slavery,
It
man.
says,
Mr. White Man.
and at the last he will laugh thee to scorn afterward.
Laugh thee to scorn. And guess what? We laugh the niggas to scorn when they get trashed by fucking Esau, man. You know?
Yep.
Like even that gollywog, Kurt Zuma, he kicked the cat.
Yeah.
And Esau's coming against him. We don't feel sorry for him.
That's his problem, man.
That's his
Fuck him,
problem.
bro.
That
You should already know. You're 6'4" Negro in the league.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You know, and now,
Exactly.
because, yeah, obviously, you know, as it's going in place, we've actually seen like, Esau's a hypocrite in what he's saying. But fuck you and Esau.
Yeah.
You know,
Both of you.
And in that time,
Esau's we know that. We know
Yeah,
that.
you know that.
We already. He's doing his thing. He's doing what he's supposed to, man.
Really, Esau is righteously doing what
Yeah,
he
if
has
Kurt
to do.
Zuma donated to the Akiam, the Lord might have had some type of mercy on him.
man.
If he gives some of that
Yeah,
Premier League money to the truth.
maybe brother will put a blessing.
Prayers
man.
for him. I say, yeah, alright, cool.
Prayers.
Alright, he's cool, man.
Might
Yeah.
clear up next week. So Kurt, you know.
Yeah, for real. Nat West. 5344. Good.
Okay, bro.
And it says, when he seeth thee, he will forsake thee and shake his head at thee.
And that's what these Edomites do. You know, you see them in these, bro. Do you remember like the early 2000s? You see them like them pictures of like kids in Tanzania or in Somalia.
Yeah.
With flies and their ribs showing.
Yeah.
And it'll be yeah. It's called a Brashiaco. You know, when it's skinny, when it's bad bloating. Yeah. You know, and there'll be some Edomite there, bro. And there'll be some Edomite there, like, oh, here is Ahmed, you know, he's 4 years old. And then, bro,
He's fucked.
He's fucked.
Go ahead.
He's fucked, bro.
Yeah. And they
he's
might be
saying-
getting like, you know, like
Yeah.
they're like giving him that powdered milk
And
and
peanut.
a peanut to like fatten them up
Yeah,
and all that.
Yeah.
That's some fuck
That's
shit.
fucked, bro. But the point is, it's Esau bringing the hell, but it's him that will go with his peacekeeping group.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, look at us being righteous.
Yeah, it's true.
Well,
But you're the one
bringing
destroying
the
them.
fucking judge. You're bringing the
You're
pain,
killing
bro.
them.
That's Esau's a hypocrite, man. Imagine that. And that's why, you know, quick scripture, get Job.
And he does that through
2024.
even stuff like that. He does through his like, you know, Monsanto and
Monsanto.
you know his companies.
Yeah.
You know his Coke and
Yeah.
you know like his companies.
Yeah.
They're not just but the food, mainly the food ones and that.
Companies, Yeah.
You know, destroy people's crops and, you know, don't let nothing grow there.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
And then-
in our countries, you know, let things grow, but we're going to genetically modify it for the goyim and all that. Yeah, man, that's part of the protocols, man.
Even at times, like, you know, like some of these lands, they might find some oil or whatever. So Esau will be like, all right, cool. We'll give you the tools to mine the oil, but to pay back for the tools, you gotta let us have some of that oil.
Yeah.
Like even in
which is a lose-lose.
even in Nigeria,
Yeah.
the majority of that oil doesn't even go to the Nigerians.
Yeah, no, of course it don't.
Even in that region of West Africa, it's a like a joke that Nigerians don't have like a electric.
But the funny thing is, you know what it is?
Like
Because
it's actually a joke.
Because, bro,
Everyone
the
makes
thing
about
is,
it.
when you have oil and stuff on your land, yeah, or like not just oil but just natural minerals, you've got to have the factories, facilities to actually build that and to use it. But Jake don't have that. See, Esau could easily go to any country and just, you know, like build you, you know, factories that, you know, can help you shape metals into, you know what I'm saying, shape metals to make houses and stuff like that. But they don't give them that. You know what I'm saying? To use the oils for the places. You have to have places to when they mine these things, they bring it here and they use it they put it in their laptops and stuff like that. But they have factories to make these things. So a lot of them Jakes, even when they got all that cocoa and it, they don't even know what the chocolate becomes. I'm talking about the ones deep in the sticks and where the cocoa is. They don't even know that becomes galaxy or whatever. It's you know what I'm saying? Because they don't have the factories to. So Esau can actually change that, but that's not in his benefit, is it? Like you said, we'll give you some of the tools, which you'll probably give you some downgraded tools. But then, you know, you just give us a million.
And then you gotta pay for the maintenance with more oil.
Yeah, you give us 7 billion worth of that. We'll just keep ripping you off, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is, bro.
Then when uprisings are happening, like in a country, we say, "Oh, I'll come to you with a aid, but to get the aid, you gotta pay for the oil."
Bro,
Esau's a
watch the
fucking
movie.
devil,
When you
man.
watch the movie Damien, it's like a horror movie, whatever. But in the movie, it's like the elites. And in the movie, he owns in the second one or whatever, he owns like a companies. Basically, they're like the Rothschilds. And in the movie, the guy said, "Look, we're gonna go to these countries. You know, we're gonna pose as, you know, as good. You know, we're coming to help the land. But then we're gonna destroy them." So they show you that they're having board meetings. That's what they do. Them elites, they have them board meetings. All right, cool. We're gonna go to Angola. You know, and we're gonna go there with some factory tools, and you know, we'll probably bring a specialist there to help show them. Look, this is how you do certain things. But in the process of that, we're gonna be destroying them. They show you that in the movies, man. Satan coming to you like an angel of light, man. You know what I'm saying?
This is Job 20:4. It says, "Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment."
Yeah. So the joy of the hypocrite. The biggest hypocrite is Esau. He will stab you in the back and pat your back. You know? He'll shank you. He'll be tapping you when the knife's here. Oh! You know? It's in your back, man.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. You know, he'll kill you and help find the body. That's Esau, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened recently.
Oh, some Edomite, innit?
There was some Edomite. He killed a woman, and he called the police and said there's a dead body there.
Wow.
Fucking psycho, man.
That's Esau's spirit, man.
Yeah.
So that's why, look, man, that's why you got that song.
And that's all you Edomites, man. That's all Edomites, man.
The wicked are estranged from the
All of them.
They go astray as soon as they go astray.
Every Edomite does that.
Yeah, they know 5 Edomites, man.
Imagine the jokes thing is in this society, you'll have a murder, and then you call the police, and Esau comes to investigate it. Man, that dude that's coming is a murderer, but he might not have killed anyone, but he has in his past life.
Well, that white bird got killed by the police officer. Sarah
Everett. Oh yeah.
Right? He's a police officer. And he's probably like smacked Jakes over the head for some weed bag that fell out of his shoe, you know?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But then he's a fucking murderer. He's just a hypocrite, man. Or even remember that there was a Jake in America with dreads, a basketball boy in school, and he found him rolled up with Mac. Remember? And his organs were exhumed.
Okay.
Paper, newspaper. It came out, well, obviously.
Is that when you saw him at the morgue?
Morgue, and he had like newspaper in it.
Yeah.
Well, it came out that the two good men who have been that people think it was them, like basically the Jake who died, those two Edomites that killed him. The Edomite's bird was attracted onto him. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. So I like.
He was the superstar jock, played the basketball, so they got upset and jealous and lured him and murdered him. But it came out that those two guys, that their father was an ex-chief police constable, whatever, and the judge that said nah, it was an accident. They are linked in.
They're all connected.
And basically, it came out in investigations that we don't want to do the post-mortem. If you exhume the person's lungs and organs and stuff, it's hard to determine the cause of death. You know, so they killed two birds with a one stone. They probably picked out his heart and gave it and sold it for $100,000, and they covered their tracks, man. But when you see those two boys in an interview, they were crying. Oh, we don't know what happened, and conveniently that tape of them going into the basketball place, that time frame where like it would have been, it was blanked out, it was erased out. It shows you it was a cover up, you know. But that's the point, man. Like he still comes with a wickedness, and he pretend as if he ain't done nothing, man.
Yeah.
So that's why he's not gonna get mercy, because there's thousands of cases like that, man.
Yeah.
There's thousands of Jakes.
That's
like
one in
that.
the million, man. Billions. Yeah.
And that's no exaggeration.
That's it.
Because if you go it was in the estates, it was estimated that over 100 million of them.
Yeah.
And that's just in 400 years ago. What about Rome, Greece? Now, you know what I mean? And more.
Yeah. That's it. That's right.
You've got the Planned Parenthood.
We're gonna close up soon, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
can't.
let's read Psalm 73.
That's what it is, though. That's what it is, like.
Let's read Psalm 73 from the top.
Psalm 73, verse 1. Truly, Yahweh is Ba'asham Yahushai is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart.
Clean heart, man.
But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
Well, sometimes it happens like that, man. You know, like the place we were teaching at, like in the past, not in Oxford Street. You know the place, you know the park.
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah.
You know, up the road. I always say, up the road, there's the nice houses and estates, right? Forest, what was that? Like there, sometimes I remember, because I used to work around there. I used to have to walk past the mansions every day. I used to look at the houses, man, and be like, these fucking devils.
They live well, bro.
This whole estates, man.
Yeah. They live well, man.
Palaces. Yeah.
And that's just here.
That's just here.
Imagine Australia. Imagine America.
Yeah. You know? So it's like, so that's how it is sometimes. Sometimes, you're probably down to your last £10. You'll be looking at these crackers, man. You'll be like, man, you fucking devils, man.
Yeah.
But guess what? With understanding, that's when you understand, hey, you know what? It's temporary. Go ahead.
For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm.
Yeah, go ahead.
They are not in trouble as other men,
Yeah, go ahead.
neither are they plagued like other men.
So that's why you even see these videos, man. here it is, a Jake can't go to another hood, but a crackpot Edomite could go into the middle of the heart of Iraq and interview someone, you know, and then people are just letting him be, you know. You know what I mean? Like a Jake will get fucking. Oh, do you remember that clip, bro? In South America, there was two Edomites on holiday, some faggots, and the Mexican cartel stopped them, and it was like, oh my god, oh my god, and
Gringo.
What they say?
Something like that, Gringo.
Gringo,
yeah.
being not.
It's white guys,
white
white
guy. And the cartel that would slowly cut a nigga's head off said, "No, I'm sorry." Bro, the cartel said sorry to a bunch of gringos, man.
That were coming there to probably smoke some Tijuana and weed and pop each other anyway.
They were freaks.
Some demons.
Imagine a freak Edomite, a Mexican cartel that used to slowly cut a nigga's head with a spoon. Had mercy on them.
That's that power of that image, man.
That's that image, man. They're not in trouble as other men. But if it's a Jake, man, bro, I ain't got nothing. It's alright. He come with me to the woods, man. Just come, let's go. But an Edomite, he got a pass, man. So they're not in trouble as other men. Satan's been transformed to an angel of light. Go ahead.
Says, therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain.
Yeah.
Violence covereth them as a garment.
So like, you know, if you have a chain, you obviously want the chain to be seen, man.
Yeah.
That's your glory. Like, you know these niggas, they have a Cuban links.
Yeah. That's it.
You know, they have a Cuban links and that. Like, you know, so if you're wearing like a dope £10,000, like, you know, Floyd gets his Cuban links and his $1 million chain. You know, he's proud of it. He's like, yeah, man. Look at that $900,000
dial.
Yeah, dial.
All of that shit, yeah.
So it's a part of his pride. Mm-hmm. Like, so that's why, you know, Esau, you know, when you talk about, well, you killed the Native Americans. He said, yeah, but, you know, no. You see, because they don't have no fear of judgment, man.
No, that's not it. Yeah.
They had the so-called Negroes in slavery, but it's cool because you got Jordans now.
Yeah.
You can buy all these.
We civilized you.
Yeah.
You was in Africa.
I stay away like they justify it.
We gave you jobs. Yeah.
We gave you jobs, but then in the Jake's past life, he was a king.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. Fuck a mud hut, fuck a hut, like what the fuck? Yeah. And then which is all bullshit anyway.
This is bullshit, man. Because even I remember there was a documentary of a Jake in South America, like in Brazil, but he's obviously like a Jew that is dark. But he found out that he found out his direct line. We went back to an actual king that was on the ships, and he found out. And I think in that country was trying to get him back. And like, I think it was in Angola, one of them.
Most likely, yeah. Angola or Congo.
Yeah, one of them Angolans, one of the tribes was trying to get him to come back and like rule, basically. They were trying to give him back money. And he was from a poor family in South America, you know? But that's what fucking Esau say. We civilized you. Go ahead, let's read a few verses and close out.
It says, their eyes stand out with fatness. Mm-hmm. They have more than heart could wish.
Yeah, they're like insatiable. Mm-hmm. You have a person that just loves eating. Like,
never satisfied, isn't it?
Never satisfied. Excessive. You know?
Yeah. That's Esau, man.
You know, like you can't stop eating. That's Esau, man.
That's why they'll eat themselves, man.
That's why they eat themselves, man.
But they're gonna be destroyed.
And that's why Babylon the Great is the fattest nation on earth. Yeah. It's like the people's lifestyle. It kind of is like a reflection of like the spirit of the place. You know, Real. People have to eat. They have to have the big cars, the Escalades, and the super size. Yeah, size Apostle I was talking about size 64 trousers, boxes. You're like, bro, I didn't know they make size 64. You know?
Yeah, the western side has got the highest obesity rates, man.
Yeah, but America trumps all of that.
All of that, yeah.
Because that's Babylon. That's the hammer of the whole earth, man. Right? Go ahead, bro.
They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression.
Yeah,
They speak loftily.
loftily. Okay?
They set their mouth against the heavens.
Yes, so they speak against the Most High. So that's why now they're talking about bringing back people to life. You know, there's an article on it, there's an experiment that they have going where they got like 200 people that's dead. They actually have their brains in jars, their skulls and heads in jars to bring them back to fucking life. Because he's proud, man. Go ahead.
Yep.
And it says, verse 10, verse 9, it says, and their tongue walketh through the earth.
So what? They're like blind, their agenda. The wine of their fornication. It walks in the earth, man. Go ahead.
Therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them.
Go ahead.
And they say, how doth God know? And is there knowledge in the Most High?
Yeah, so he's so proud. You know a person that always goes to a store and steals. After a while, he's like, what? Did no one see me? Like,
Keep doing it.
I'm gonna keep doing it, man. Like, even as men, if someone's always calling you names and being a bully to you, if you don't ever do nothing, he's gonna be like, bro, are you not even a react? I'm calling you a bitch ass. I'm calling you this.
Yeah.
I'm slapping you,
Yeah.
and you ain't doing nothing. And that's what he thinks. But guess what? The Most High for his son, all right? Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, they're long suffering. That's why the scripture says in Nahum, you no more acquit the wicked man. So even though, so his sins that he's done in thousands of years, man, it's eventually gonna come to a time of judgment. So yeah, man, you know, I mean, so that whole chapter, you can read the whole thing. You can read the whole thing. But you know, you have any last precepts, bro?
I'll go something.
Alright. Because you know, cause that Psalm 73, you can read the whole thing. It's basically that's the scripture of the characteristics of the white man.
That's it. That's what it is.
Well,
That's
we
it.
can read the whole thing, but you know, go ahead.
This is Luke 16 and 19. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen.
Yeah, that rich man's a representation of Esau, starting off with his elites, man. Go ahead.
And it says, which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate.
Yeah. Which is a representation of Israel, man. Right? Which is, the name means, it's Alazar, which means the Most High has helped, you know? So, you know, eventually the Lord help us, man. Right?
It says, which was laid at his gate, full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table.
And especially in slavery, man. The spiritual, even though it's a spiritual parable, that's like, slavery was like that. Remember Goodbye Uncle Tom? Remember the Jakes, the little boys and covered in paint that was underneath the table, man?
Yeah.
And then remember the crackers actually eat and go,
Give them the bones,
you know?
The crumbs.
And then the Jake kid will come under the net and get the pork loin or whatever it was. Right?
And it says, which fell from the rich man's table. It says, moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores.
Yeah, these dogs are these other nations, you know, which furthered the infliction. Like, imagine like you're a poor beggar naked in the street, and you got a scabbed knee or whatever, and a dog's licking it. That's putting salt in your wounds, man. That's when you know you're in pity. Like, hey, imagine you will get punched up and knocked out there on the floor, and then a dog pisses on you.
That's it.
You're like, bro, you're how low? You're the lowest, man. That's insult to injury. But that's Jake, man. The dog came and licked the wounds, man. So that's why, like in his hoods, you know, you have a store owned by Ishmael. You have this by Ham. You know, Jake have nothing, man. So any little Jake have, these other peoples and nations come and spit on it, basically, man. Go ahead.
And it says, and it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried, and in hell he lift up his eyes.
Yeah, so in spirit, when that time of persecution is coming upon him, because it's all a parable, you know. Hell is the grave for a bad time, right? Go ahead.
It says, and in hell he lift up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom.
Yeah. So now he's died, but like now he's been what? So now comforted, man. You know, he's been like you know before, like on this earth he was going through hell, but now that he died and moved on, Abraham's there to give him that comfort now. And now he's chilling. Go ahead. That's what's eventually about to come to pass.
Yeah.
Right? When we're in rulership, we are going to be what, man? Comforted and good. While Esau going to catch his hell, man.
That's it.
And it says, and he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water.
Yeah. To like come and
The wounds.
his affliction. You know what I mean? Like, because he isn't actually talking about like you put your hand in water. Come on, man. Because you know, a person say, oh, in hell he was burning. If you're burning, is an actual drop of water gonna soothe you? No, it's saying come and soothe the affliction. So basically, when it's Esau's time to get help, Esau gonna hope to get mercy, but it's not gonna run, man.
That's it.
Go ahead.
And cool my tongue, for I am tormented.
So cool my affliction, man. Have mercy, man. Oh, please, man. Go ahead.
For I am tormented
We'll
in
close
this
up
flame.
after this, yeah?
Yeah.
But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things.
Yeah, so that's why Esau's not gonna get mercy. In this lifetime, he's getting mercy. You know, it's his kingdom. But in the next life, you know, he ain't gonna get mercy. Right?
And likewise Lazarus, evil things. But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented.
Yeah, that's the
That's
point.
right.
Because that scripture can go on as well. But it's a good scripture. But
It says deep, man.
What do you say though?
Parable.
Thou in this lifetime was good. And now you're in this life, basically in the next life, you're gonna be tormented. And even though he was catching hell, now he's gonna be comforted. You know, and we are gonna be comforted in the kingdom, man. So Esau ain't gonna get mercy, like, you know, we are gonna come and soothe his affliction. The only time you're gonna have a period of rest is on what? The Sabbath day. But even on that day, his pain is gonna still be there. He's gonna be, he's gonna be breathing,
Be
man.
afflicted, man.
So yeah, that's the point, man. That's the point, right? You got anything else to say, bro?
No, the scripture says we're going to put double hell on them, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man.
That's it, man. All right, man. So with that, man, we're gonna say all praises be to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahusai, Hashem Rakak with us.
double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. So next time we're gonna say
Shalom, Akyam. Shalom.
elect.